Welcome to Down to Frag Tournament 2019 Animo Dominus Yover. We're gonna open up with these two teams. We're gonna have S&D versus, what's the name of their team?
MILF?
MILF. Yeah, MILF. Actually,
my game crashed.
Oh no.
Anyway, I'm your host Grizz. This is my casters, I guess. It'll be Sue, Caution, and EX.
What the? Sue's mom is the biggest MILF.
Welcome to the stream. Should we do a quick
let's do. I'll do Seek and Destroy, and Caution, my Aussie friend, will do I Love Your Mum.
There you go. Go for that.
Alright, so on Seek and Destroy, we have Mikhail, aka Vex, Thug Life, Loki, and Josie. And who do we have on I Love Your Mum?
I believe we have Trice, Trump, Envy, and Monkey.
Nice. EU versus NA, we are on the EU server first, so Seek and Destroy's home server on Passifice Zonemod. Includes maps 1 and 2 of the passing, plus
and Finale will be played also. Finale will definitely be played. That's a little bit different. A lot of people, they don't
broken on set, please.
It's pretty different. Yeah, the other day I think we technically had a match. I just reviewed the demo a little bit ago. It was Pubstars versus
wait, that's me.
Guys. Yeah, that's you guys. And we had an issue with the last map. Anyway, we're going live. We're gonna have MILF starting out. Tank is at 37.
Oh, early tank. This is a safe room tank.
Oh, guys, there's some.
Boomer's gone in. Smoker's gone in.
Boomer coming in. Nice
pull. Nice boom going out. A little bit damage, not too much.
Little to none.
Survivors now making their way through the map towards the tank. It's at 37%, which I believe is as they come out that door. Survivors pushing past this pretty nasty choke here, knowing that the spawns are still coming up.
They're playing quite aggressive here, actually. They pushed really far.
I like this aggression. It's pretty good. They know that spawns were slow coming up because of the weird sack order they had, so they're just deciding to play aggressive and push past a pretty nasty.
I don't like what the Infected are doing. You see how they're setting up? They're all setting up together in the same place, and you spread them out a bit. This might not be a good hit. MILF is playing very defensive.
Yeah.
This is actually it's Envy all over again here, guys.
Hunter pre-spawn behind. Jockey going in.
Oh my god! Triple charge!
What?
With a pound
Thug Life going big, baby!
Jockey taking Ellis all the way past the tank. Tank deciding to cut them off. This is devastating.
Yeah, this is not looking good. This could be a wipe.
My.
Looks like Survivor's gonna opt to just leave him there and take it back.
Goodbye, Lunk.
Probably
They're
just
just gonna
smart.
fight this tank with 3. Although he's only taken 400 chips, so it's not looking too good for Team MILF at the moment. This is
gonna be a 4-on-3.
Loki now.
The boomer
is that Spitter AI or no? Please
it is AI. Yes.
Okay, great.
Tank now moving in. Nice double boom by the safe.
This is not looking good for the Survivors at all. This is
Tank now just pushing.
I'm sorry, I'm calling it.
This could be the wipe threat here.
Hunter pre-spawn on the roof, trying to make me go for
Bro, what?
Oh, that's all. Oh, the jockey again with the separation. This jockey has been doing work.
Taking that guy way forward. Tank having a corner onto Nick. Envy, last survivor standing.
And she do it, guys. Envy versus Smoker now. Just gonna be honest. I believe that was a little bit of a Survivor trip up, but very well capitalization from the Infected. Just surprised the tank spawning. That was very well handled. I think the Survivors were lacking a little bit of awareness there when that charger came in. They were not really paying attention to their positioning and pretty much what I think what we're seeing is a lack of experience to some extent.
Yeah,
That was
I
quite
think
uncharacteristic.
they knew the hit was up, but they still all tried to kind of just rush funnel back in.
Right,
Just,
yeah.
It bit them in
That
the
gave
ass.
way to the charger happening.
I think they sent one out too far ahead of them. There was 3 still in the building, and Ellis only came out.
Yeah, no one really watched Monkey at the front, it seemed.
I think if they focused on taking the attack instead of being tunnel vision on just getting back, they would have handled that very smoothly. Like I said, that's something that comes with experience, though, and that knowledge. And S&D, I mean, these guys right here, they've been around for years in the community. They have lots of experience. We're going to be looking at some pretty good chemistry. I'm not sure who Loki is, quite new to me, but I know Vexil, Josie, Thug Life, some really good players showing. Really good.
Top left-footed 2 players.
On the side of MILF, I'm quite unfamiliar with them because I haven't, me as a player, I haven't been active for I haven't been active for quite a few years in the community, and it's a little bit distant for me to understand what their skill level is, and
yeah, they definitely have skill. They're a decent team, like decent 4. They just need to. They don't really play too much together, so.
They're coming in, hunting a nice DP landing onto Loki with a boom in the and Smoker's just gonna die.
Is this home and away, right, guys?
Yes. So this is the away game for Team ILoveYourMum. The dumb name.
This is like Call of Duty kids, 12-year-olds. Everybody that's 12-year-old and plays Call of Duty knows your mom.
Oh, they do have a spit charge for this room though. If they elect to go for it, could do
not
some serious damage.
They're not. Survivors are looking.
When they come back.
We'll have to see how these guys handle it. Looks like they're going to be ready for it. See them spreading out more. They're fanning out. See, they're going to take the hit before they go back.
Yeah, they really want this hit to go in, or they're not all just going to funnel in like we saw.
Yeah.
I love it.
Charger set up on the way back. Spitter waiting. Hunter and Jockey spawning in.
Tank is now up in the hands of none other than Trump himself. Big boy Trump. Survivor spit
It's not
block
just any
right now.
Trump. It's Sun
Rocky
Trump.
Hunter going in. Charger missing.
Oh, this could be
Tank is close, though.
he didn't bring any hittables.
Tank could have committed right there, but
he's got no. Go back, Tank, go back. No, he let him out.
Tank is probably just dead here, honestly.
Yeah, that I think the Tank should have doubled back and went for the 3, so he got plus a punch. I think that's it, boys. That's all she wrote.
Yeah, this is.
Unless we get a miracle.
Coming up. Maybe a miracle 3 cap right now, but no, Boomer's up. Hunter going in, getting nicely skied. Boomer getting popped.
And probably worst case scenario for Team MILF right there.
That was. I mean, it's pretty tough. This is gonna be hard to come back. I mean, this is technically the home game, so we could be the home game for S&D. Excuse me, guys. We could be looking at like a mirror right there in the future coming up when MILF is on their home server, but I don't know. This could be a little bit difficult to come back and mirror on their home server or MILF's home server.
Yeah, Search and Destroy definitely a team that can play on any kind of ping, so can't really be giving them too much of a lead.
A pull in the back for a nice amount of damage onto Ellis. Jockey not really doing much of anything. Some decent chip onto Loki, but again, it's not enough.
Looking pretty healthy.
Oh, there's no witch. I was just, for some reason, it just popped into my mind randomly. I was just thinking in my mind, okay, there's a witch come out. This is going to be a little bit exciting, I wonder how they're going to play around it, but alright, we're just going to see how the infected
they were in the back, just great.
Boomer?
100 going for DP, Boomer pre-spawned. Not sure what Boomer's doing. Second Hunter coming in.
Forward.
Oh, that was really close DP.
Nice double cap.
Was that
on top.
Oh my, that was actually a really good hit considering.
It was.
And the Boomer lands.
That's money right there. That's money.
I don't understand.
Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was. Yeah, that should not have 4-2-2. I'm sorry, just being honest.
Yeah.
Looks like survivors are gonna be coming up to save them though. They should be okay handling this last attack. There's not many spawns to the infected spawn in this area, unless they're coming at you from distance. So it makes it fairly easy to shut them down because it's gonna be like funneled toward you coming down the street.
Let's trying to delay them a bit.
Nice pull on.
Very nice. Nice heat by Jeremy.
Charger coming in for a long charge, misses, gets a couple of punches, or just one. Pretty good
better than
damage
nothing,
for
right?
that hit.
That's
HEG
gonna be
doesn't do
Seek and
much.
Destroy
So.
with 573 bonus. Oh.
I think Seek and Destroy got to be pretty happy with that chapter score. They baited the
guys,
tank
question, is
unintentionally.
Chatilla supposed to be in here? Is he streaming for, and Rimrocker, are they streaming or no?
No, they need to be kicked.
No, I think Chatilla is.
I don't have admin to the server, so whoever has admin is gonna have to deal with that. Unless they can call vote kick. We're not sending call vote kick, and we limit slots. I was told by Dana in advance. Dana was telling me that we need to limit slots, and I didn't do so. So
I asked them earlier, but apparently they didn't listen to me. But anyway, slots limited now. I've asked him to kick the specs. And moving on to chapter 2 here.
We gotta get Rails to do some more casting for our matches, man. He's golden.
Yeah.
Yeah, all us amateurs out here. Need to beat
Yeah, everybody's gotta start somewhere. You know, it comes naturally to some. Others, you really need to work at it like a skill, you know. But I think anybody can really do it. It just takes time for some people. Like, I'm not one of them who's given to verbal fluidity and just being a caster in general, but you know, it's worth giving it a try.
Yeah, I mean, just so people can watch the game and
I've just been kicked.
have a bit of play-by-play.
Were you really?
Why were you kicked?
I'm coming back down. It's okay.
They nearly kicked Specs. I'm not sure why it kicked you. Were you not?
Who's that?
Oh, you didn't put cat.
Were you not casting? That's probably why, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wasn't casting. That makes sense.
Silly Grizz.
Tricks are for kids.
But so, what do you think about that first map? 1072 to 149.
I think it's like old Parish, you know how it used to be. It was like 400 for the starting amount of Parish and like an insane bonus that comes with it, and sometimes it's just hard to make it up again. I think as Passifice, I wanted to bring diversity to maps that people don't play often, but these maps you can see they hadn't been worked as well as Parish, Dark Carnival, Hard Rain, the main maps, but I think that they could use a little more work. The first map obviously should be that much.
Oh, that was a nice smoke pull at the end, but yeah, that was a
little bit sloppy from the survivors.
A little bit of damage spreading around, but
it seems like they missed everything, but then they still got a decent amount of damage considering, to be honest.
Yeah, you know, I'm honestly expecting S&D to do a little bit better on the Survivor. I'm seeing some stuff landing that shouldn't be landing with that ping, especially the caliber of their players. I mean, it's very uncharacteristic. It's not natural, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, it's definitely a high caliber team for sure.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We got a ski coming out by Thug.
Nice double boom.
Thug Life showing up.
He's back.
So they should be able to get this choke here if they're quick. 60% tank. They can
I think they take the jump from the railing right here. Yeah, that's what most teams do. Looks like Rochelle's gonna walk the plank.
Saliva's taken the chapter decently and maybe a bit more chip than expected for their home server.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
Next hit coming up.
They can still do really well though overall.
Yeah.
Could get a good wall kick spit here around the corner.
Are they going to bait it? Oh, there we go.
Oh,
nice.
Round speed.
Shut down.
Now that's the shutdowns I'm talking about right there.
Donkey getting M2. Spit blocking and a few ticks on Coach and Nick, but really nothing coming out of that attack.
They must have heard us and then they decided.
Yeah, they're like, we're going to step it up now, boys.
So I wonder if they'll elect to fight it in here or run all the way back out onto the road.
I mean, technically, I think I played this once. That was really good stuff, I thought. Really good stuff. Can you get another?
And double.
Damn, man. Damn. This guy's
Thug Life turning up.
Reloading.
Yeah, I've seen a couple teams fight it here.
Big, man.
Yeah, these last few shut down from Search and Destroy. Or Seek and Destroy.
Yeah, so you know, like you were just saying, this area isn't technically too bad to fight the tank. Given that the tank loses a lot of velocity when he jumps over something, you can actually cut the tank pretty well in this room. But it looks like they're not gonna fight.
I think they're just gonna go for the safe. Well, that's a good jockey. Good
Nice
separation.
jockey at the front. Very nice damage onto Rochelle.
Yeah, I think this open area here, especially if you have a couple Uzis, it's just really hard to do much. You only really have spawns out of the windows.
Yeah, I would say this. I'll say this area, given that I've forgotten about it because I don't really play this map. I don't have much knowledge of this map and where to play tank. This place looks a hell of a lot better than fighting it down there where I was saying you could fight the tank. It looks pretty good. It's so open. I wonder how the infected can actually pull off landing anything really.
Yeah, it can be quite hard.
This tank usually gets
taking a little bit of chip.
Yeah, I don't think that chip is worth it. You should just say that. Okay, he's going in. Tank is going in.
The boomer. Oh, what a shot down. That was a crucial.
Yeah, that was critical that they got that boom.
Oh, charges missed as well.
Monkey, looks like he's gonna get it down.
Gonna get an in-cap and a pounce at the plug with a rock on top and a punch.
That's actually fairly decent for that tank.
Considering
very good damage.
The SI didn't really do anything.
Yeah,
that was pretty decent damage.
He did a great job tunneling the one survivor, making sure he got that in cap, and then switching targets after the hunter landed. That was the best he could do in that area, given the circumstances, and he played it very well to his best. I mean, it's really difficult to catch out survivors when they jump on top of vans. They just run around hedges.
Yeah.
In that area. Yeah, in that area, if you eat one punch away from the tank, there's nothing you can do about it. He's just, you know, you just get punched across the other side of the area. Or the open area, yeah.
Bullshit.
So they do have an interesting hit here. Hunter Jockey, Spitter, Smoker. They should elect to just wait for them to drop. Maybe try and pull or jockey the first guy down. There is a lot of common down here, so...
Yeah, they're taking it much smoother than some of the other teams. I think that was you guys that even you guys dropped, you guys got
yeah, Oh, they've dropped. Oh, they've all gone forward.
Now coming in, Paul and Vex getting cleared. Hunter getting nicely skidded. Jockey delete.
That's a good bit of
I think a Hunter landed on Vexel.
No, he just stood in.
No, he just got common blocked in the spit there, sadly.
Ouch, that hurts.
Yeah. Very good chip onto him, but overall, not too much coming out of that attack, and that's a pretty nasty choke. Probably one of the nastiest I've seen in the entirety of the game. All the common down there, it's just really difficult to.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta send one person down, and if he gets pulled, you know, then you gotta commit to it, and you're gonna drop down to a hit.
For a boom. Who's gonna?
Nice
two boom.
Nice
two boom. Started off.
Two
Hunters coming in behind, getting skidded, and the second one getting skidded. Charger just whiffing.
Charger going the distance here, guys.
S&D are really showing their aim, right? Skidding almost every hunter coming their way. I think only like 2 hunters have landed this entire chapter.
Yeah, ever since we said something about them, they've been turning up.
Like they know. Smoker looking for a pull down, I guess. I'm not sure what this is. If I was the infected, I would definitely be saving up, trying to together, focus on working on teamwork, so making sure we're getting damage.
Oh, he's dropped so they can't spawn there, actually. That's pretty smart. It's the only spawn that they really have there to do anything.
Jump, yeah.
Got 2 pre-spawn from behind.
Smoker getting...
I think the infected are just a little bit lost.
I'm confused.
What they're doing.
Nice pull into Vex at the back, but this infected is very out of sync right now, so they're not able to utilize any
this could be tracing back to what we said in map 1 where they don't play that much too. I think I heard someone say that.
Yeah.
So this could just be that. Like, it takes time to build that chemistry as a team. And like S&D, they have players who've been around forever, so they just naturally connect, you know. Other players though, it takes a lot of time to build that teamwork and just get into the vibe of Left 4 Dead 2 and getting those special infected synced up.
Nice pop onto Trice by Vex. Charger lands onto Ellis. Nice pounce at the front and the back. but they're gonna make it in with a very, very big bone.
What am I looking at, guys?
706.
706.
Ooh, that's
Very
rough,
impressive.
guys. 2,500. It's 2 maps. That's really tough, guys. 149.
Yeah, it seemed like they, on a few of those hits, they didn't really know what they wanted to do, and then when they were synced up, they were just getting shut down. Seems like they just got a bit of random damage on a few of those hits, like that spitter on the drop and that pullback on Vexale.
So
Right,
we find the
yeah,
support
definitely.
Section, go under the river, and then we kick that biker dude's ass, right?
I think we got bigger problems.
But yeah, I know this team can play well. Like all the players on MILF are good. They just don't really scrim that much together.
Yeah.
And
Definitely. Sue was telling me about their skill gauge. He was telling me that they can actually keep a close game when they really try, and I do not doubt that. I think that they have great potential, but it's just not showing up right now for some reason. Maybe it's the ping that's getting to them. Maybe it's just, I don't know if this is their full roster. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if this is, but that might be something that might be thrown off if they don't have full roster. I know how that can be. So they're gonna have to really step it up, or we could be looking at a loss here.
yeah, they really need to make this map at least.
Okay, we gotta hurry.
Is this home and away?
Let's get up.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is home and away. I asked that earlier. I was like, it's home and
Yeah.
away, and I looked at the pings. Jockey going for a small and safe. I like this. See how they're spreading out their infected? This is golden right here.
They're
Now
actually
we're
going
talking
for
about
this
individual
smoker,
target.
this sneaky smoker. From
I like the
middle.
sneaky jockey in the back. I'm watching sneaky jockey back here. That's what
I
I'm
could see
looking
them getting a good hit here. They're
Yeah,
gonna bait
this
back
does
and
look
then
good.
he's gonna pull him into this middle, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's sneaky. I like this. I would just send the attack in as soon as Ellis moves up. That way,
Got
Jockey
nine.
gets one back. All right, I think here it comes. That's what they do.
Nice
Jockey gets
pull
spotted.
onto there, and a charge
big?
with
No.
a
They're all in the
spit,
corner.
and the dump
Oh,
it.
no.
That's
Oh
nasty.
my god.
Oh, that was clutch with the Jockey. He got that stumble.
Going with the shotgun.
That was
That
a
charge
really
landed
good hit
was
from
good.
Seek and Destroy.
Yeah, definitely. That was gold right there. I really love how they spread out their infected with that too, because when we come from different directions, it creates confusion. And when survivors are in a disarray, that's when you guarantee damage. And that's really good to see that coming out from them. That's experience right there.
Yeah.
That's experience showing.
I think we might have seen also a little bit of inexperience from MILF. It seemed like they all kind of stacked
Nice
up for that
charge.
smoker.
Nice charge.
Hunt again, nice.
Ski going out. That's good.
Oh my god.
And next one landing
that pounce is
onto
big. They can't
Lucifer,
see.
and they can't
can't
see.
see.
They're not clearing. He's made slow from that pounce. In fact, this play is
That's a
now
lot of
slow.
damage.
Envy
Two
now
hits.
on the brink.
Pre
of
tank,
slow
fellas.
as well.
This is pre tank. This damage is not looking good.
They always seem to be so separated on an
Yeah,
attack.
their positioning is not great right now, and it's
I
really
mean,
reflecting.
It could be a lack of someone calling. Like, I know if you have a caller, if you're counting spawns, you're telling everybody what to do. As a captain,
Oh my
great
God.
pull going.
Oh,
What a pull.
Reset full with the
Pulled out.
jockey landing onto
Oh my
the 3S
Through
side, just
separation?
molesting him over there.
Capitalization on the separation. That is
Oh,
amazing.
no. It's gonna be a full in-cap onto Ellis. Almost half his in-cap HP gone as
Did he
well,
just
and a
pop his
full
pills before
reset.
as well? He did.
Yes, he did. Oh,
Yeah,
that is not good.
that's horrible.
This is not looking like they're gonna make this map. I'm sorry to say, but
I
already
mean, just
731 bonus.
well,
sure.
it's great to be real. It's
Yeah.
not so good to be overly optimistic.
Charger coming in nicely, and a
my
charge
goodness.
with a spill.
These guys are on
And
point.
Horde.
Oh my goodness.
They are not letting up. They are not losing their grip onto I Love Your Mum, right? Landing almost
I
every.
don't know. I don't have pills for Envy at the moment. She's slow.
I think there is an additional set of
She's
kills.
down.
Common?
Yeah, I think they found pills in here somewhere.
Yeah, I think for some reason I recall it might have been a match that I was watching earlier, Pubstars versus as you guys Acrylics, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think there's pills. I don't know if it was this game or the one I just seen. Jeez.
Or this rocket
Might be in the
boom.
room.
Quad
Quad
boom.
boom.
Quad boom.
And it died last. They might even have a quad here on the next two.
It would be actually almost in-capped again.
She's going to be
Is she
black
black
run
what?
before the tank.
Yeah.
She's about to be. She needs pills ASAP.
There it is. Okay, yeah, I was right.
She
There's
got
pills.
pills, but this is still looking incredibly rough. 3 people in perm. This is,
They have Jockey, Charger, Hunter, Spitter.
Hunter going in right away.
I mean,
coming in, missing. Jockey does land onto Coach, completely
taking a lot of
ignoring.
Oh my goodness, if these survivors
Nick
run
made
back, they
slow
might
right
not
now.
give up.
They need to go forward.
They just need to get as much points as they can
Yeah,
before
they
they
go
die.
back. They are just gonna die.
I mean, they're going to be dropping the horde, man. May I remind you guys, they're going to be dropping the horde, so the tank is going to be free pickings. They're still not going to get much, even if they drop enough points. It's going to be quite difficult.
Yeah. This is just one of those. They don't have the health to fight this tank, and they need to realize. I think they have realized.
It's like
it.
someone's making the call to go ahead.
Executive decision.
Yes, executive decision. Yes.
Maybe they're gonna try and bait. Can they chip it from here?
Only if they have an angle, obviously. Like no shit. But
I think they're gonna wait for him. Oh no, there goes Rochelle.
Goes Rochelle.
oh, he's whiffed. Stug like whiffing. What's going on here?
Yeah, they're just pushing
Actually,
points.
just pushing for points right now.
There's a charge.
In-cap
There we go.
onto Nick, in-cap onto Ellis. That is.
Well, I think these survivors ain't the best play that they could have made there. Obviously, going forward, they got a little bit extra from eating. I think someone ate a tank punch all the way up to the ladder, which was good. So they got a couple extra points. That's good on their part. They made the right play right there. Not so good though, coming up to the tank. Obviously, like the S&D's infected, insane. But then again, you know, infected play is usually countered by survivor play. There could just be a lack of experience on the survivor side as well. A little bit of both, kind of mixing in.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's good sync and team play from Seek and Destroy, and a little bit of confusion it seems from.
Oh,
Mispositioning
Team
from
Yeah.
Milf, yeah.
Okay. Hey, Caution, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I just want to
What's
say, man, I watched your match the other day. You guys had great infected teamwork. I mean, it's really polished. I was watching you guys play. That's all I have to say. I mean, you guys are on point here, infected.
We were definitely trying. We knew we had a tall order going up against
Pub
Stars,
Star, yeah. Still though, I was looking at your infected plays. I was just like, wow, the other evening. That was before I went to bed. I was like, oh my god, these guys are good infected. So cheers.
Yeah, we knew
to
we
that.
had to sync up against them. But yeah, we would have preferred to give them a bit better game, like a bit closer. It ended up getting away a bit on their server, but they're obviously really good players, and you give them the low ping, and it's just it's rough to play against
brutal. Right. You got Brian, you got Soul, and then you got a Dusty. I mean, not to take away from the other players in Pubstar, but
they were definitely
kind of stand out.
Definitely well-known players.
We are going live here. Tank in the usual spot. Static spawn inside the trailer about halfway. We have a Jockey, Hunter, and Spitter for the first hit. Hunter already pre-spawned. Getting spotted and walking behind.
Looks like you got some defensive position. I don't know, they're pushing up. They're going for it. Loki's still behind. Looks like he's going for separation.
Oh, Jockey at the back. Nice skeet though.
This is gonna be a
Spit
lot
block.
Into Spit as well. Scratches
Watch.
as well.
That's really clutch.
Nice.
It's already slow.
That's the infected play I want to see. That's
Yeah,
good. That's good right here.
It looked like they're warming up. That was good capitalization from the Jockey right there.
And
Yep,
once
he saw
the-
the separation, he went for it, he went big, you know? I don't know if someone made a call, but big balls, big calls.
Reloading.
Looks like they're just gonna push on through. These guys are playing pretty aggressive.
Boomer dropping in, getting a boom. Smoker getting a pull.
Coming gang.
Charger going big, looking for that moment.
Charge again. Melted.
Down
Hunter
and
gets
work.
skied. That
down.
is some amazing survivor play by Team S&D right now. That is what we expect to see.
Yeah,
from these
that was
top-level players.
that was quite the shutdown. Like they all had that charger locked in the crosshair and just beat shot that bad boy around the same time. Like
They just straight team
that's-
skidded the charger.
yeah, team
And then
ski.
the
There we
hunter.
go. Yeah, now that's top level.
Reloading.
I'll tell you what I would really love to see, guys. I'm really looking forward to it. Pubstar versus S&D. I really want to see that
That
match.
sounds like a very good game, especially
like
with
amazing.
S&D playing the way they are at the moment.
Yeah.
Give them maybe a couple more scrims or matches, and I'd really love to see those two teams go head to head. Because they are looking on point at the moment with some of these shutdowns. A little bit sloppy on the first hit, but
Yeah, you can see they're warming up into it. Not to take any away from Milf, because we're starting to see them come around too. They're starting to pick it up a little bit.
yeah, they're warming up. This could turn into a decent game. Maybe when we go onto their home server. See how
Yeah,
used to
Hopefully,
S&D.
anyway. Fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure no matter what the survivor does, you time it right, you get a free rock. It depends on how you time it though.
he might want to commit this. I know.
All
Monkey-
time going for
Oh,
the
no, he's
cross.
going
He's
out.
getting out. No
Charger
chip.
going in, Hunter going in. Taking barely any chip, only
damn it.
about
That was good.
222. Pretty good.
They're
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
go
that,
for the
that was the
second
play to
door.
make right there. Oh no,
Taking
he's
a
going
bit
too
more
far
chip for
that.
this rock. That
That's-
was probably
I don't
a
think that
bad
chip
call
was
right
worth
there.
it.
Still taking chip. Deciding to rock in the open. Probably not the best idea for this tank. It's taking
Yeah,
a
like,
lot of chip.
Going up, exposing your chest and throwing a
It's
rock.
already done
I
at
don't know.
90%.
Still taking a lot of chip. Hit coming. Hunter
shut
getting
down
nicely
there, but
skewed.
I think
Tank
that's
gone. Boomer getting
7
bombed.
speed
what-
in the past 2 maps.
That is just their survivor is impeccable right now. Boomer's getting popped, Hunter's getting skidded.
That's out of play. He just hit that car out.
It's technically not
That's
out of
it.
play. I think he can drop back on the rooftop, punch it over, and then I think there's a climb up. I can't see it because I don't have the
Oh,
technician.
oh wait, yeah, there is a climbable in the middle of that fence, but I don't think he's gonna want to try and go for it. I don't know. He might.
He's still
want
on
to go for
first. He's still on first. If I was him, I would just take the chance. Like you.
Oh, he is just committing straight in.
Oh, he's committing on this.
We're gonna use the box for a stumble, not
this
landing
doesn't feel
anything
good,
there.
guys.
Using the boat for damage,
Oh,
still not landing.
This is
Three
it feels
K.
bad,
Not
man.
landing.
Charger coming in, gonna land onto Ellis. That was a weird shot. Jockey and
He
Hunter
like
getting shut
glided
down.
over the boat truck.
Trying to get out, but this tank's quite
It is
dead.
Tank is dead. Only one in cap. That's a
And
pretty good
that
take.
was on Loki too, because if
he
you
already
remember
did
earlier,
it.
he's the one that lost his HP. So that's,
Yeah, so-
that's not much.
I'm surprised both of those hitables didn't even touch anybody.
Yeah, especially that first one. That first.
Yeah, I was looking and I was thinking maybe it's a proximity issue. Like that, my mind went first thing when I saw that. I was like, that should have connected. But now I realized maybe it's a proximity issue. Like you have to be a certain, in a certain proximity to actually get that.
Yeah. I think
Hunter coming in, getting skidded again.
Skidded.
Boomer landing for a 1 boomer at the back. Oh, 2 boomer. A little bit of spit damage done to Ellis.
I think these guys might need to get especially in like areas like this, they might need to get a bit more creative with their hunters and maybe come up for a wall kick or
Definitely, I agree.
They can't be
100%. Yeah.
straight pouncing at these caliber
I mean,
of players.
yeah, exactly. They're looking for that straight pounce and they're gonna skeet it right down. If you come at them, they're gonna get that skeet. Like 9 out of 10 times. You have to be
Well,
a
the
little bit more
separation
witty.
on the back is Ellis is really fun.
It's Loki again. Like this is something I keep on. This is a pattern I'm picking up.
Double
with Loki.
charge.
Oh,
Double charge
good
with
job.
a pounce and a jockey with some scratches as well. Charger still jockey going in, getting M2'd and killed.
That was a really nice hit actually.
That was
That was very impressive.
Milf
Was that a
definitely
quad? That
turning
wasn't-
up.
That wasn't quad. That was a double Hunter, Charger, and jockey. One did get skiddy out the air by Loki.
Yeah, that was a
pretty
quad.
good job. I might opt to just go all the way around
Another
here
pop.
instead of going another pop again. My God. Boomers and Hunters are not having a good time this game. Smoker pre-spawn on the top. Hunter going in,
Just missed.
getting
It's-
skidded
that's-
again.
and there goes that attack.
But they're going in for a couple of ticks onto Ellis, but these Hunters
They're
and
just-
Boomers, they just getting
700.
deleted.
56.
They're just
so
shooting
far.
them like they're common at the moment. Like this
Or
is
the-
nothing.
Oh goodness,
Oh
guys!
my
I mean,
goodness.
I've seen a high scoring game, but this has got to be one of the highest I've seen. 3 maps, 4,000 points. Honestly, that's a little bit insane.
And this next map only gets worse. You can get a real lot of points if you play it well. So they
Yeah.
could be looking at potentially
Potentially 6.
5.5 or something around there, or even higher.
They play at the
I-
caliber they have so
I
far.
honestly, to some extent, regret not having this map done on promo. I think it'd be very interesting to have a little bit more Boomer Horde and a little bit more damage and Spirit Chargers. Less God frames too. I think just a little bit less God frames. That would make it a little bit more interesting.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't help MILF too much, as they're not really landing their boomers, but
I meant for the overall round for all teams.
yeah. Yeah, it would be interesting. We have Pro Model lead in one of the rounds, right?
We have
I think
2
two,
of the
yeah.
round, but only one of the Swiss rounds. We also have EQ and Apex.
Hits
Tag going in.
100
Nice
landing,
bounce
200's
in the
landing, Jockey getting shut down.
He's in the
That was
corner,
with
that's
spit.
it.
Not chip onto Lucifer there.
Weapons over here.
But,
It's still not too bad. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. If you recall how MILF handled their infected side, I mean, they got a lot of damage on Loki.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They definitely got a lot of damage on that first hit, so it's not too bad.
so he's not pushing through this little choke. Infected setting up on the top. Boomer going in for a free boom, missing. Charger goes in for almost a double charge. Pull into Nick. Hunter gets
Oh,
it.
no. Oh no, guys.
Yeah, did he hit the rock when he charged?
Yeah, I
was
think he
weird.
hit the rock, which stopped the double charge. If he
That
could
was
have
quite
flipped over the
lucky.
rock, that would have been a double charge for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, another boom after the boomer had missed. He just dropped in and got a proxy 2 boom.
Let's see how I'm really curious to see how the survivors do. Well, let's take this attack first. But
Infected setting up on the roof. Ready. Survivors now taking it slow, clearing common at the back. Taking
Hunter going in
Hunter
prematurely.
going in. Charger going in.
following up, getting shut down.
Jockey landing.
Hunter landing,
Oh,
Jockey
into
landing.
spear with a
Now
Hunter
that's what I'm
stumble.
talking about.
That is a lot of damage onto Zoe right there.
I was
I mean-
about to question them going inside, but they really
Yeah.
made that work, even without the charger.
Jockey landing with the Hunter stumble cover. That's a very good job.
Okay, they don't have spawns for this tank, at least not for a couple seconds. So if they block spawns, they might be able to shoot the hell out of this tank for all I
They're very aggressive.
There we go.
Nick just
Might
getting
equip that.
fat meat shots in, right? Tank decided to climb out, having taken quite a lot of chip. 1200
1200,
chip.
that's rough. That's rough right there, guys.
And still taking more. 1400 chip. But now he has the roof and could potentially play Rock Tank for a long time, especially against these kind of ping.
Oh, no,
Boomer
so
getting
it's on
shut
the
down.
boomer.
Good M2 by him. He was on point right there. Very well played.
Drop coming in, getting skidded out the air. Infected setting up on the roofs above them. This could be pretty big.
This looks
Drop
back
the
since
first car.
that big play.
Car's in a okay-ish spot. Tank is opting just to go straight in.
I think that
He's-
car's gonna be in trouble. You see how it's gonna ricochet off the trailer.
Oh,
Nope.
yeah, she got
Okay.
in a
Wait.
good position.
Looked like it.
Flinging it
Oh.
in. That car is actually not too bad.
Oh,
He's gonna push it into it.
Oh no! And he's gonna grind him as well. He has
That's a
enough health to
charge.
run. Charge fire away.
This might be a what, guys?
Jockey lands on
that's a
Tank.
tri-cap.
That's a tri-cap plus the hit. Who
Oh
was?
my god.
Poor Lucifer didn't realize the car was there. Ran back into it while it was still rocking and got the full
Yeah,
impact
that
on him.
was pretty unlucky, but it was really well played by the tank to push him there anyway.
Yeah, I saw that. Like,
Pushed him into that funnel.
yeah,
that
he
into
actually
the
thought
car.
about that. It wasn't random. I was watching him. I was very intelligent. I was an intelligent player. I like seeing that.
Yeah, Monkey just got a bit unlucky. The car was still rocking. I think he probably would have got in-capped anyway, but
If the car was
By the looks
still,
of it, he
wouldn't
didn't
get
even
capped.
he didn't even know the car was there. But it's very unlucky the tank got an in-cap on him so quickly with that rocking car.
Yeah, definitely. That tri-cap follow-up was a bit insane too. I mean,
Yeah, these
that
guys
was
are.
very well played.
We're looking at a 4K to 1K match right now for the S&D's home game. Pretty damn good. Very good performance. Survivor side especially. Their Survivor has been impeccable, and their Infected has been incredibly synchronized. Pretty amazing to watch.
Yeah, it really is. It's definitely one of the heavy hitters in this tournament. This team.
Definitely, yeah. Still not a caster, Grizz.
Okay, wait. So how do I do this? Exclamation caster?
Just cast. Exclamation mark cast.
No, just cast. Yeah.
Got it. This whole time, nobody told me that.
Yeah, that's why you got
I
kicked.
thought you knew. I just didn't want to mention it.
No, I didn't know. Like the first time actually doing something like this. So excuse my ignorance.
You should elect to go outside. No spitter.
Loki, he likes playing the lone survivor here, guys.
Oh,
I mean, I
shot.
can't take
this
any
could be
away
good.
from his
That's
skill, but
actually poker.
this is a pattern.
That's
Oh my
actually
God,
a lot
again,
of damage.
Loki
Once
gets
again,
down.
onto
I
Loki.
know. I'm trying to figure out why Loki keeps on doing stuff. Like, he keeps on separating from his team and giving damage.
Yeah, he ran
I think
around
he's
the
a great
corner
player,
there.
but these are mistakes that he should definitely be picking up on and learning from.
Well, I was
This
like,
is like
stop.
last map. He was hanging
Yeah.
behind, and he was like, "I don't want to do that again and take damage." So he went up front, and the exact same thing happened.
Yeah, sadly so. I mean,
we do have to realize Loki is a substitute for Josie's team right now, and obviously he doesn't quite know how the team works. So he's probably just
Yeah,
playing more in his own way rather than with the team.
yeah, look, you can see the discipline in the other three. They're always together.
You're gonna take a wall kick from inside.
Nick going in aggressive.
Can Bex get the ski?
Some easy skis.
Oh, he
lands
You
it.
bet he can.
Bit damage on him though. Loki also popping the boomer. Still very good survivor play, despite that one mishap on the first. So I was now going to push
Anybody
through
getting
past
lag
the
or
choke.
is that just Vex?
Yeah.
sick.
I get tips.
Reloading here. I'm a reload.
It's not coming up. They're staying up above
This is
him.
a-
We do have.
Gotta reload.
85% tank.
He's on the boat.
Yeah, I just realized that. 5% tank.
This is.
Attack
100
coming
pin,
in.
getting a pin inside.
Oh,
Charger
charge.
pull.
Clear
Very
that
good.
one.
And
What?
another
Recharge.
shot.
Oh my
With some
God.
horde in the back as well.
He's spreading the damage out.
Yeah, that was very well played by Charger. That was good.
You might get off for the pullback. Or
You missed it.
No, Indy couldn't get it.
a couple of these hits,
Reloading.
maybe S&D are like playing a bit cocky at the moment, just
Yeah,
because of
they
the
seem to
score
be-
difference.
Reload.
Seems to be playing a bit too aggressive in some parts. Not quite.
Yeah, they're not as
Anticipating
disciplined
where
as they
they're coming.
were in last couple rounds, that's for sure.
I think
I
they're
mean,
looking at the score and they feel pretty confident going into the away game.
Oh,
yeah.
onto Nick there for a lot of damage and a pound spit onto Josie as well.
Sit down.
Still pulled with
They are
comment.
hitting
Tank at
some
85,
good
I don't-
attacks.
Vex is almost in cap, but they might just opt to in cap him. Yes,
They should, yeah.
Get your ass up.
These last three attacks have actually been
very good.
Yeah.
really good
as-
from MILF.
As Monkey just said, we landed a hunt, boys. I mean,
Is that really their
that's
first
big.
hunt?
That is
No.
big. That's not the first, but it's very damn hard to land this.
I'd like to see the hunt and landing to skeet ratio this game.
Ooh. Boomer somehow getting a boom on Nick.
that was pretty
long.
insane.
That was, yeah.
In fact, they're gonna set up onto the Salt Hill here. Probably gonna be trying to sack for
a quad?
a smoker or a quad to assist this charger in landing an in-cap charge of some sort.
Okay.
Server is
Server's lagging.
currently dying.
Did I just hear Vanille say something?
We might need these.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
servers.
was lagging.
Okay, alright.
I mean, they're still playing, so maybe it's just us.
I think
No, that's not how that would work.
They're playing it smart here, opted to take the event. It's a very, very short event. If they do decide to hit with a quad here, they will just push up the hill and take the hill. So
They don't
might
have a
just opt to save.
smoker. They have double hunters and a jockey.
It's not too good for this hill, but at least they have the charger. They could probably make the jockey charger something work there.
Reloading here.
This tank is at 85, so is this spawn
And a
while they're
boat.
on
Spawns at towards the end of the boat, and the tank will spawn in the little dip in that broken boat. So they could actually play very aggressive on the tank and get a lot of chip. He spawns in pretty much an open area with no cover whatsoever.
Yeah, like this tank can be brutal. I don't see it doing anything, honestly.
Yeah,
Looks like they're going
it's
back to
not a good
ammunition.
tank.
Ammo.
We played it in a scrim a few hours ago. Yeah, you just run it back. The SI have almost no spawns. It's not.
Yeah,
fun
it's so
tank.
open. It's so open. Like there's nothing
Yeah.
you can do. I wonder in advance if we should have actually made a chart for banned tank spawns. But then again, I don't know.
I don't think that would have been a good idea, honestly. But I think some tank spawns just got the. Although there is a very buggy tank spawn. Tank hit coming in.
Charger going big.
Charger landing on Josie for an in-cap charge with a 2-cap
What
as
an
well for a
attack.
total
Oh baby, a
5-cap.
triple. Oh yeah.
Josie. Getting a free
Oh,
charge
that's
there.
big.
That was a
Thug life.
disappointment.
Thug life now slow.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
what? They got a kill?
Kill?
Full kill to
Looks like
Josie.
Charger
Wait, how
going
did
back
they
in
get
for round 2.
Wait, how did they get a kill?
He was
So-
just not cleared at all.
Josie got charged downhill. He was almost to the top. Charger grabs him, takes him all the way down the hill, incaps him, and then Horde trickles in from nowhere and starts kicking him and kills him in like that. Hardly any time at all.
Do you think they might have had Invis SI? Because I saw Thug Life stop twice then.
I'm a reload.
Like just getting hit
Right.
by Common. I think he might have potentially recorded demo and then stopped.
You know, I really don't know. I don't have a way to answer that question. I mean, maybe we could ask, but that might take away from the concentration.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
I went off.
Not done yet.
I don't know. I just saw him stop a couple times down in that back wall.
I mean, they're playing pretty ballsy for having 3 and two with
They-
1 slow. You know, this tank is actually
Yeah.
running. If I was that tank, I would definitely understand my strength right now and go in.
I would go straight in. Currently, they're pushing up and getting some distance while this tank retreats. So he should. They have 1 slow in the middle here. That's already a free in-cap.
They have seriously felt better.
Tank deciding to go in now. Hunter pre-spawn on the roof. Charger set up behind. So is Jockey. Probably looking for something insane.
Push it down.
The Nick
wonder
could
if
I think
be
he's
an
at
FF.
3k health already though.
Charger, Jockey lands the bug
Yeah.
and Nick and
Home run!
and Thug and put in the water. That's an unfortunate silent jockey there. I don't even think Thug.
I'll
turned
tell you
around.
what. If I was S&D, I would have not went straight up that hill. I would have taken my time, ordered my team to take the bottom of the hill, go all the way around to the right side, spread out, block spawns, and work up the hill together.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
I don't.
seems
like-
like how most teams have played it. Like that's how we play it. We go around the base of the hill.
You can also spread out when you do that, and then it
Yeah.
also blocks all the spawns in the area.
Actually, a good strategy is sending 2 around to the other side of the hill, and then after that, sending 1 around to the bottom, and you pretty much cover the. There's only 1 spot in which the SI. You just all focus on that spot.
Well, that's more along the lines of what I was thinking
Yeah.
about. That's what I would do if I was captain of the team. I would tell my team to do that for sure. Like they didn't need to take that hit on the hill. They could have been around above 5k right now. If they played that.
Yeah. First hit, we have a Smoker, Charger, Boomer, and Hunter, like the other team had. Hunter really high up top, maybe looking for some awkward damage pounce angle from up there.
He might be trying to find the ceiling box. Ceiling of the skybox.
That going in, nice
Oh,
double
double
charge.
Charge.
Good
Get shut
Getting
down though.
cleared very fast though.
Clear.
Full landing for a few ticks.
Now
Nice triple
that is
boost
much
slow
better.
down.
That was a great counter to that infected play right there. They did a good job shutting that down. I like that. I like seeing.
That was a very clutch clear on the Charger. If the Charger fully landed there with the pounce and the Smoker cover, that would have been devastating.
Definitely.
So as they're now going to push up past this little lake forest area here.
Reloading.
Probably going to be seeing an attack happening towards the entrance of this building. They have rocket spawns on the survivors. We're looking at a Hunter, Charger, Jockey, and Spitter setup here. Pretty strong 3-1 setup. We'll see what they can do with this.
They're spreading out their spawns a little bit. I think they need one infected to spawn inside. If they all come from the rooftop and then survivors right now, here we go. Charger landing.
Charger land.
Hunter covering with stumble.
Bitter a bit late there, but still landing. And a double cap at the back for a total tri-cap with spin.
Very nice. Very nicely played. I mean, the timing on the infected to go in right there, and that discipline and that awareness is very good. Knowing when they want to attack, especially when survivors are baiting, is critical. Because if you catch them in a halfway moment where they're gonna go in or they're gonna back out, you got it. And that's what we just saw right there. That's what we just saw.
Yeah.
Reloading.
At that point, they have to commit to one, and
Right.
it's really only one way to get it. The Hunter's ready up. Charges spawn.
Charger coming in.
So far away,
Oh, whiffing, but getting
just
stumbled.
He got a double stumble though, and that brought time for the Hunter. That was big.
Yeah, that delayed the clear
Got a
on the
lot of
Hunter
common
there
around
with
him
the
as well.
Yeah.
a lot of damage onto Michelle there. Such slow.
Awareness of when the spawns are coming in. Somebody honestly needs to count 15 seconds and tell the team stop. Spawns are up, because I'm seeing some plays on the Survivor team where they're kind of running into these attacks at the wrong timings, and it's costing them.
Again, that's just
I
a
like
lack
their
of
aggression. They're just not really slowing up when they need to.
like now, for instance, they're just holding.
Yeah.
Boomer coming in, spitter pounce. Slow
Papa
clear,
Boomer's got proxy.
bit.
Coach.
See, that's another case of them just holding W when the spawn there, and Envy was just left at the back.
Trump's getting
And still left.
These common.
Nick
He's
just
one of his
holding W and leaving his team behind.
Looks like might have some lag or something going on. I'm not sure.
Yeah, good old Trump. Still hoarded to crap at the back there, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he took a lot of damage from those common.
so far though, not too bad. They haven't been punished too hard.
Ooh,
Pounce
charger
going in.
whiffs. That was actually a decent shutdown, I think.
Unfortunately,
Considering the last 3 hits.
yeah, that was pretty good. It was unfortunate the jockey and smoker went for the same target there.
Alright, so they pilled up, so it seems they're definitely gonna, I'd say, take this tank forward.
Looks like they're just gonna opt to go straight up the hill. Here we go again. This could be really bad. Do they have charge? Oh, they can't see. No, they do not. So this is gonna work out actually.
Yeah, they're gonna take the
Oh,
head.
smoker spawned in.
Oh, no,
Looks
they're
like
going
Might
back.
opt just to go in. Hunter trying to distract for a pull here. Hunter going in for a damage bounce.
Oh,
and getting
that was a great cover ski. That was big. That
Trump
cover
is
ski.
stuck in the spit.
Trump is
Oh,
getting
oh.
less
Hello?
than fair right now.
What's going on?
Trump once again being punished for his
Are they gonna pop
bad
the boomer?
position.
No, they're not gonna pop it this time. They're actually gonna make the right play. Shove him back, get the pop when he's far away.
They actually
That's good.
don't have time to push up the hill here.
Hold on, we got a crash
so
on
long-
Envy, guys. Oh no, she's down.
she's moving. She's moving. They actually have a very strong hit for the hill here. Jockey, Hunter, Charger already. We don't even know what Loki's gonna get hit.
Reloading.
This could be devastating.
200.
Oh yeah, they have a
Ooh, we
charger.
have a
up
quad
there,
attempt
fellas.
up here.
They have a
Well,
charger.
this is exactly what the
Quad
other
hype.
team had
Oh
actually.
no, look at
Quad
that.
hype.
That could be a strike right there. If Charger goes, he might have
Quad
this.
Oh, he's going
gonna
in,
happen?
landing on Rochelle for an in-cap charge.
He got
with
the
a
in-cap.
Hunt. Envy getting that crucial M2 onto the jockey though. Oh, but it
I
still
was
landed
personally,
there.
I was looking for that multi. I saw 3 of them lined up. The Charger was spawning, then they just split like the Red Sea.
Yeah, it's gonna last.
Yeah, that was a pretty smart decision to split up like that. That could have been devastating double kill with an in-cap charge.
Oh yeah, definitely. Going up that hill, definitely. That stuff is very dangerous.
Still in decent shape though, much better shape than Seek
They
and
might
Destroy,
be able
however.
to take this tank right now. I mean, there's not much a tank can do technically, but chase them. And if they stay far enough away, they can just keep fighting it. So I think that we might be looking at them making. Hold on, we got a hit coming in. Depends on how they do
Nice
after this hit.
round spit there. Boomer still alive, looking to be killed, gets pops. They're probably gonna push the tank now, knowing where he spawns, and just play for some very aggressive chip. And indeed, that's what Ellis is doing
they're
right
going
now.
to be really aggressive.
Oh,
They're
tank
all-
going in right away.
Tank's
I
actually
don't-
going in,
Tank's
saying,
going
I
in.
don't want to take this chip right now, and he is just flying in. Misses a punch, decides to throw a rock instead, having realized
Oof, nice skeet on that rock.
It's a mistake.
I don't.
Already 1800 health down. They could survive this.
It's Hunter landing onto him. Charger just whiffing. Very weird charge there.
It's gonna be a down on Envy.
There's another.
I mean,
Oh,
this tank is
Tank's trying to spread
actually
the.
doing work. He's actually doing the work for what he has. What he had to win with is pretty good. I mean, with what he did. There you go. Jump into the water, man. It's over. It's over. Just accept your fate. It's done.
That's a pretty good take by survivors actually. Taking I think like 3 punches plus a little bit of SI support. Not that much really.
Yeah, they're down to 200 health bonus.
I mean, potentially they could make it with bonus, which is very good. I don't think they've made one map yet, so this would be their first.
Yeah, they definitely need to be making this map.
If they could wipe Seek and Destroy on the finale and then maybe make it past the first tank for some distance, they could potentially make a comeback on their home server.
Has anybody made the finale yet?
Pubstars.
A Pubstar made it on their home server.
Okay. Yeah, well, out of all teams, they.
Oh, nice hunt at the back.
Smoke goes
Oh,
to
they're
pull
just
far
letting
away
us
there.
down.
That is huge
There
separation.
goes-
Lucifer just getting pumped. Envy getting pumped by Common as well.
I think they can get back. You can still get back.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
jump on top of that cement truck there and
But that was a devastating hit.
That's 3 down. Uh-oh. Cowan, in fact, got him.
This might
Hunter
just
going in, trying
Rosie,
to
can he do it?
a delay, lands onto Rochelle. Loki getting ready to
Alright,
get
going
a
on.
read.
Here we go, guys. Jockey cover? Very nice.
That's the wipe right there, and the charger just to be
That
safe.
is so sad to see.
So
I know,
close.
they're so
So
close.
close, but yet so far.
That was S&D punishing them for once again bad positioning. One survivor
You know,
deciding to make W.
I don't know how this is gonna go on the home server for MILF, but I hope it goes a lot better. But I don't know. My gut tells me that S&D is gonna do quite well away, because I remember playing against them before the international tournaments, and they can keep a close game even though they're away.
Yeah,
And that's
these guys
scary.
know how to play.
That's
And
really scary.
I don't think their ping's going to be high enough to really like give them that much trouble. We should see a better showing from MILF, but it's really going to be hard to stop.
To stop the
come
non-stop.
back in this-
Yeah, their whole team is non-stop. So it's gonna be hard to stop the non-stop. You know.
Yeah, they're just gonna go. They're just gonna hold W and keep skeeting and shutting down everything. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, S&D did mess up a little bit on the survivor side last chapter, but they're definitely going to be trying to redeem themselves and potentially make a 5.5k map if they can make it past a couple of tanks here.
Are there 3 tanks or 2?
There's 3.
3 tanks. That's so damn brutal.
That is, yeah, it's pretty
That's
difficult.
tough, guys.
Especially for an away server here, when we go to ILoveYourMum on survivor side, they're going to really struggle. Interesting conversation in the infected chat.
Yeah,
right
I think they're just having fun with it at this point.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think these guys definitely aren't too much of like a try-hard team. They definitely want to have fun, but
I'm not that way personally.
yeah,
Jockey getting M2. Nice arc boom. Lots
All
and
those
lots of punches with
punches.
it. And a pull.
That was
a
really good.
Very
damage.
good
That
charge.
was really good. Josie and Thug taking a couple meaty blows right there.
Loki must be feeling good.
Yeah,
Wasn't him
first
this
time,
time.
Once he's not been touched.
first time I
Checkmate.
wanted to get down to 50 HP.
They are opting to start the left generator first. That's what I see most teams doing there. That's just because it's pretty close, and the area you take this generator right above in the playground area is pretty well. Hunter getting skidded out the air. Another Hunter getting skidded out the air. What a surprise. Jockey getting skidded out the air.
Oh my god.
Ski. Just one by one there. It doesn't help that they are going one by one,
in a row.
which is making it easier for the survivor.
They really
they
need
got
to
two?
sync up their SI.
I was about to say.
They're also all coming from the same direction too. Like one by one, same
My
direction.
add-ons are working. That's cool. Is that a caster thing? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
cast
that's
it.
good. Well, now I know. Ta-da!
Boomer going in for a rocket and popped out the air.
Shotgun.
Very long rocket there. Not quite sure what he's trying to do. Hunter trying to distract for a pull. Pull missing. Hunter getting skidded.
Very nice, dude.
Full in.
Pull land with a charge.
I don't know. I'm feeling for Loki here. Like he's like one of the only ones that are taking damage. Like every time there's an attack coming out, there's separation.
Check out where this tank is spawning.
That's right behind them.
That's what's right behind them. You
Could
might opt to
potentially
just
kill
go around the beach here and go onto
Oh,
the
they're going
roof.
for the rock tank, maybe.
Reloading.
Thug is
that's
smelling
fine.
it out. Like he knows. He's like, oh, he's a hound dog. He's coming
He
for it.
wants that chip.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows. Envy opting to go onto the roof and play some form of rock tank here, at least for a little bit more chip damage to survive.
Yeah, but you cannot play rock tank against high caliber players. You're not going to do anything. You need to land a 2-boom, commit that tank, go for hittable, get in there, do your work, and hopefully support backs you up right. That's the best you can do with high caliber players.
Yeah, especially when they're on low ping too. You can see how they've been playing the game, just annihilating everything. Hunter going in, getting skidded, going one by one once again. They're making a habit out of this now.
This is not the play you want to make. You have the boomer last because you're wasting such a valuable special effect that's going to get you the swipe against high caliber players. I'm telling you, it comes down to landing a 2-boom, committing your tank, getting an in cap early, and then having the support come in. And everything else is left up mostly somewhat to chance. And that's best you can do. But send that boomer in last right there is not good. That's not the right play.
If you have Kappas versus team, it's not really going to work. Like you said, you definitely need to try and multi-boom this kind of team.
Yep.
Charger going in, whiffing. Rocks coming in. Envy actually opting to play like an actual rock tank here. They are hard LOSing now. She has gone into her second pass. She might just decide to commit once her next spawn is up.
Seems like maybe they just wanted another boom. They're hoping to maybe get that like multi-boom here.
That's probably the smart play right now. They need some form of multi-boom here if they're going to do anything with this tank.
They're gonna get another hunter on that.
Oh no. Double hunter is not what you want for this.
You know,
versus
they're
team.
hungry
against
for it. Vex, Josie,
Hold the
and
cup.
Thug are just hungry for it. You know it, guys.
And MV deciding to leave the hittable to just push the survivors. Nice
Oh,
pull to
coach?
coach with a dump. Oh, no, with the dumpster.
Oh no.
She is going to decide to just take the corner. No, not taking too much chip for that mishap with the
Get
dumpster
out,
there.
that's-
And Clyde,
That's decent.
Hunter's still
Yeah, that's
alive.
not bad
All of
at
them
all.
are alive.
Yeah, they have two infected up. This is a 3-on-3 here we're looking at.
Pull going in, looking for a rock on that, missing the rock barely. Now they are going to go for a pickup, maybe a bait of some sort. MV deciding to recommit now with 2 hunters, getting a nice separation punch onto Nick.
Oh, they're gonna need to go. Oh,
He
my-
got the
Hunter's
ski.
scared.
Josie, Doug, no, Loki. Oh, there you go,
She
Loki
whiffed the
showing up.
punch. Oh,
shut down.
it's unfortunate they had a double hunter and smoker service. Not what you want to have for this area,
Yeah, that's for
especially on these pings with this caliber. It's just they're gonna get.
Ammo here.
Overall, that's S&D took that fairly well. They did take 1 in cap, but they're looking pretty healthy.
Yeah, and they are going to spawn the middle one now, taking it in the same area they took the first tank actually. Jockey going in, nice scratch onto tank spawns relatively close to survivors. Might just climb onto the roof and repeat the same process as Envy's tank did.
They only have the 1 hittable here now at the back, that car. I think a couple dumpsters down bottom. 1. Oh, he's bringing in these cars. This could be
Ooh.
rough. Oh, that's a
That
good
was
dumpster actually.
That was a very good dumpster. Car as well, not too bad either. Vex playing very aggressive for some chip here. His teammates coming up with him to cover him.
That's a lot of chip. I'm
I-
sorry, that's a lot of chip, guys.
That's,
Yeah,
you can run around the back there and then climb up, I
Okay.
think.
I really love what these vibes are doing. They're sticking to one place. So that last tank, they use up the hittables in the area. That allows them to play again in that same spot.
What I really like about them as well, when they push the tank aggressively, they're doing it together instead of
Oh
one
yeah, they're getting
cover
as
each
much.
other.
Oh, this
as
car.
much-
Oh, my God. Oh my God, again.
My Jesus.
This tank's just dead. 2k health already.
He's
Has
going
nice.
for the big play,
looked
but
like a commit.
He's just
I don't see
focusing
it
his
happening.
hittable too much. Hunter's
Hunter's
getting
again.
hit again.
good.
I think I'm just gonna stop calling out
Oh, nice.
Skeets, to be
No,
honest with you.
Oh, that's good.
I will not call out any more Skeets for the duration of this home game.
I
At
think
this
that's.
point, it's a given.
I think that leaves
Yeah.
only one hittable left, guys. Out of all the hittables, I can only count one. That'll still remain. and that's up there.
There is one car at the back, and
Yes.
yeah,
That should
there's
be
one.
it. I think yeah, he hit almost. I think he hit 3 to 4 hittables just then on that tank, and didn't really get too much luck with them.
I mean,
although one was close.
If I was S&D, how I would take this tank, get the hell out of where they are right now. Because
And
taking a
go
tank in a room
outside.
like that, yes, without slowdown is stupid. I'm sorry, fighting a tank in here without slowdown is not a good idea. You need to get the hell out of there.
It looks
take
like
it to the
that's what they're
open,
doing.
And have them play on
They
their
do.
teams.
With the elimination of those hittables, yeah, like there's only one hittable and it's at the very, very back. The tank's gonna have to take a lot of chip just to work his way to it. Very nice open area, so I can take with almost no hittable risk at all.
I mean, they played this very well.
Yeah.
S&D, I mean, they really did.
Tank's going the proper way though. If he wants to go around
Tank
and
up
try
and
and get
hands and
this
monkey. I think there's only one. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's
I
right
jumped that
that
up.
one right there, and it's not in the best position.
Oh,
Nice rock.
Nice rock landing onto Thug there. Slow, force him to commit pill.
Crazy son of bitches messing me up.
Tank
They
just
do
playing
still have
really
2
good.
sets of pills as well by the ammo, so they're looking
They actually
healthy
do
at the
as well,
moment.
yeah. Looking very good. That one rock was unfortunate, but they're still looking pretty decent. We have a Smoker Jockey Charger. Looking for something here. Smoker spawning up. Charger deciding to go. Getting a punch at least before whiffing.
Bit better with the chip this time on the tank though.
Yeah, he's still on
Looks
first
like he's
pass.
just gonna commit.
Yeah, he's playing very defensive. I like this. I mean, he's not taking chip, that's for sure.
Oh,
well, I
no.
just said
wow,
that.
you
I
jinxed
mean,
him.
too
I
soon.
swear.
Too far for a rock.
Thank you,
Too far
Grizz.
for a rock.
Cheers.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Casper's curse.
Dead.
Boomer's coming in.
Ah, whiffing.
down.
I think the tank's just gonna wait for his next spawn and then just commit, probably.
If he goes with the hittable, they're just gonna run at him because that lamppost and the telephone.
They are
pole
hard
is
loss as well. He has to be
Yeah,
careful.
he's at 40% right now.
If you
He's
just
gonna have to
position.
drop down.
Oh, he's
shot the
going for it.
lamppost. Don't do it. Oh shit.
He just needs to position that hittable in a good place to push his survivors into the
Lost.
spot right now. Hittable going in,
Oh.
not really doing anything there.
Oh,
There's a lot of
Tank going in,
separation.
looking
The
for a
effect are
corner.
not coming.
monkey!
The fact they need to help him right now, there's a huge amount of separation. They're gonna
nice.
do too. Oh my, yeah, skeet, bye-bye. Nice
There was,
cap onto
there was a
the-
lot of separation when he was at around 3.2k, but the infected just waited and waited. I don't know why they didn't just go in and capitalize on the separation. I understand that there's usually a health limit set before the support comes in, but if you see separation, you in fact, as infected, should be waiting for it, looking for it, so that you can make the big plays. Like there was a lot of
They needed
separation.
a big play there as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
a lot of
waited
separation.
until
He just waited.
Boom again popped
Another
again.
boomer pop.
It waited until he had lower HP to go in. That's
Yeah,
not the
there's-
right play to make. I don't think so.
Just gonna get these pills. It's
They
like
know
they're
he's
getting
low
ready to.
HP. Car
Yeah.
going in, getting stuck on the traffic light there. He's gonna climb out and just continue playing a rock tank. Less than 1k HP with only 30% frustration. It's not
Okay,
looking too
so
good for this
I think
tank.
the other day is when this all bugged out, right?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
hit or
it's a
miss.
survivor.
We played it earlier and the team actually made it to the safe.
Ooh, he landed that rock on that charge. You guys see that?
Yeah,
I
he
did.
got the double
I
stumble.
did.
That was very nice.
They downed him for that.
Also
Maybe
another
in capping
speed.
someone will cause it to bug out. Let's see.
I think it's hit or miss whether it bugs out or not. If it doesn't, we should keep track of the health bonus right now
Alright,
so we can add it to that.
I'll write it down.
447.
Okay.
Looks like it's
Yeah,
fine.
so-
Yeah, it looks like
would've
it's
bugged
They
out
fine
already.
right
bugged
now.
out when they went on the ladder, so it looks fine.
We'll need to make the
Who's
sacrifice.
the sacrifice?
Who is it? I mean, honestly, just let Loki do it.
Yeah,
Do
let
the
Loki
entire
send
game.
him in.
He's just separating, taking the hits. Come on.
Oh, he's ready.
We all know
Yeah,
it's gonna be Loki.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
On the damage
It's
spot.
Loki.
Smoker going in.
Oh, hit the button! Don't do it! You should have just hit the button.
Oh,
No,
he's
don't
ready.
do it!
He's good, he's good, he's good. The hole here has been shut down. And
think
he's
that was
just
smart
by him to
rearranged
use the
the head. That is gonna be a very impressive
That was a
chapter
good
right
showing. I mean, they're the second team. Well, I'm gonna include Popstars as the first team to make it.
I hate to
Just
call
because.
Trump out, but 9 points in that whole finale.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's honestly.
I mean,
that's
I
rough.
will
Get a
let him
scratch in.
off. We'll let him off. The ping can be pretty rough. We'll let him off. We'll let him off.
That gives you long arms for scratches, though. So.
He must have had a hunter every time.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, it just keeps getting skeeted, man. It's bad luck.
My game seems to be...
Yeah,
Oh,
mine
there
was
we go.
Yeah, I had the respect. Just
Respect, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit...
I hope it doesn't glitch out for the survivors who are infected. I don't think it does that though.
Anyway, that's a very impressive 5.5k for S&D on their
mean,
home server.
That could be over 6k if they play the last map right, but that when they're going up the salt hill, it
Yeah.
just
It's actually a
they didn't
habit
play
of
that right.
teams so far. Map 3 and 4 is where most teams seem to slip up almost every time. I think those are just... And those are the two big health bonuses. I hate coming in, though.
Finger here, Sue.
Got something in your throat there, buddy?
No, I'm good, I'm good.
Alright,
Nice hit
so
coming in. A lot of
yes,
damage
very
onto
nice
Lucifer
hit.
there.
Yeah. Oh, you call him Lucy, I'll call him Lucy too then. I just call him Monkey.
I like to call him Lucy or Lucifer, as most players will probably know by.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, that's alright, that's Lucy. Yeah, I seen him around for a while.
Yeah, that's his
came over
old,
from Xbox.
very old name, yeah. They are going to be electing to start the left generator. Nice DP
Nice
coming in
damage.
to slow that.
Pancake? Oh no.
Coming in, nice G onto that.
Yeah.
Jockey
Not
landing
quite a
with-
pancake. I would have loved to see one. If someone was there covering it to get skeet on the way down, that would have been clutch. Too. I would love to see that too. Someone getting
That
that,
was
skeet,
actually-
knowing pancake.
Trump getting the skeet as well on 170 ping.
That's pretty impressive there. It was a straight bounce, but it's still pretty impressive. Yeah, I'm probably
Ooh.
going to be...
Josie dang fellas, Josie.
Oh,
Let's get some hype for Josie. Come on now.
let's see where he spawns. I think the guaranteed spawn is behind the hedge if you start this generator. So
Is this guaranteed? Really?
I mean,
I thought it was random.
every time I've seen this tank, it seems to spawn behind the hedge. It
nice
might be
There
too.
goes a two boom. This is gonna be the classic commit now.
Charger coming in, the
Oh,
Hunter,
nice.
Boomer coming in for more damage. Oh no. That's some really nice chip damage across the board.
I mean,
It's almost slow as well.
please excuse me if I'm wrong, but shouldn't the tank have spawned by now? Usually, it spawns a little bit after you
it
start it.
seems a
This
bit
has been way too
RNG.
long.
Yeah, it's like there's a wave of common, and then so it'll take like a varying amount of time to spawn.
Not
It's
this
taking a long
Yeah.
time though. Yeah, there it goes.
My team has played this campaign a few times where as soon as we start the first like event,
It goes
it instantly
bomb.
spawns.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
be.
very
The
weird.
other games where it's a little bit delayed, like they get a first like little wave of common and then the tank spawns.
I like how Josie's playing this rock tank right now. He's not taking the chip. As far as
he's going in for
there
it.
goes the boom.
Nice arc boom,
So-
pants at the back. Nice M2 on the jockey. Rock gets scared. Does still land onto Nick for a couple of ticks, but pretty good take. And now they're just gonna hard LOS. Only one boom, so it should be pretty easy to deal with this whole
Oh,
while.
yeah,
Oh, he's
we
gonna
did
land
this.
this rock. He's gonna get it.
Oh, just for watching
If
out
he
for
didn't
his
get
team
that
there.
skeet,
Very good
if he
play.
didn't get that skeet, that would have been a hitbox.
Very smart play there to send one player out to keep a
Yeah.
little bit side just for the rocks and then running.
Yeah, that hedge right there is too short to hide behind.
Yeah, the
Not a rock.
a pull onto Coach. Hunter coming in for a straight pass. Lands onto Ellis. Charger whiffs. Rock coming in. Gets
Yeah, Rock.
skeeted. Pretty good take by the survivors. Now they're just going to hard LOS for about 10 seconds.
You can see Josie's playing further back too, so he's not taking chip. I like
Yeah,
that.
I like that. He's playing up
When he
close
goes
when
for
they're
rock.
LOSing
Okay, there it is.
for those hedge rocks. Trying to
I
clip
think you might
someone.
have a better chance with the double overhands. when he gets up close
You
like
think
that.
so?
Yeah, I think so as well. Actually, just because of the way the angle at which the rock
Like
comes.
Oh,
straight.
nice double boom.
Okay, there goes the 2
Double
boom.
boom. He's going in. He's gonna
This
be
is the 2
working his
boom, the
hittable.
in cap, and then the support. That's what
Here
this is
it
gonna be, the
comes.
classic.
Hunter's pre-spawn below. Joe's gonna work his hittable in to completely cut them off from that area. Rock lands onto Ellis.
It's gonna maybe
Oh
catch
no.
him. Oh, the car.
Oh, he whipped the car.
What?
Oh no.
This is not looking too good for.
Hunter gets
He's
skidded
whipping.
into the
Watch
the
out.
tank.
He's
Whips
whipping.
another car. Whips another car. He does get
Oh,
a
no,
nice
he timed his
corner
punch
into
that
Nick,
time.
but
This is
he's
Not
gonna
looking
get out.
Okay, so this is okay. This is okay.
1k HP 2 and on first pass, so you can actually play this for a decent amount of time as a rock tank. Still hasn't even lost his first pass, although he
Yeah,
is
that's-
currently losing frustration.
Ammo here.
oh, they're just getting ammo, pills. Oh wait, is this where they don't get pills and they get pipe bombs instead?
Yeah. This finale's a little bit retarded for some reason.
Wait, you get pipe bumps?
Yeah, instead of pills, pipe bombs spawn for some odd reason. Nice DP, by the way, onto
And it didn't,
for like full
didn't get
damage.
cleared instantly either. Here comes that
Please don't pop
proxy.
the boomer, guys. Don't pop the
Oh,
boomer.
okay, we're good, we're
They learned. I've been seeing
Oh.
them pop boomer so many times in teammates this game. Oh my goodness. It's
I like
just
this,
so
they're
bad.
going inside. They're backing themselves that they've chipped this tank.
This is eliminating
Thank
any
you,
Yeah,
guys.
risk
so
from
they're
rocks
forcing the
here.
tank into them. I like this too. This is good.
Now just moved on to second. He's trying to curve rock right now with the low ping. It's not too difficult, and he's probably gonna try go for another rock as the support will just instantly go in right now. Hunter's going in, Smoker's working his way in, Jockey coming. Everything's getting real nice pull there. Nice pounce onto Rochelle. Josie is
Rochelle!
Oh no!
Hello!
Coach?
Oh,
Oh my
overall, not too horrible, but it's kind of a shame that they don't have those extra pills.
yeah, that's
Because
a
they're gonna
real
probably need them for this next tank.
yeah, that's a real upset actually. It's a stupid bug. Not quite sure why it happened.
The monkey isn't happy.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah, it does.
If we had an
definitely
admin,
suck.
we could spawn kills, I think. But we don't have an admin with us.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I said earlier, these are maps that aren't as well developed because a lot of people, let's be honest,
they're just
people,
not played.
people don't like change. And when people get stuck in a group with playing the same 3 maps over and over again, you try and get them change, they just hate it. It's really tough. And then you try and host a tournament for diversity, and people they just hate it so much. And
Actually-
the thing is, it's go ahead.
Can we use it?
I was gonna say, actually, I really like this campaign. It's a shame that there is a few bugs. I think it's a pretty overall, like, fairly balanced. Like,
It's actually probably like one of my favorite campaigns in the entire. I really enjoy this campaign. Aside from the finale here, which has quite a few issues, generally it's a very good,
yeah,
very good.
like
campaign.
1 to 4. Like, I think it's a pretty decent campaign. Like, I enjoyed playing it. My team hadn't played this map at all for like multiple years, and I quite enjoyed it.
Nice
Oh.
charge landing onto Nick, covering the
Rock
smoke
there.
with a rock that gets, however, skeeted. Good
I
skeet.
mean, they're,
by-
they're getting these skeets with this high ping. That's just really good to see.
Bombs that hit.
We got a pipe going out from one of the survivors trying to hit the tank.
That's pretty
So this
funny
is
as a
this is
bug.
where it really does hit though. Not having kills, tanks can go in and get the in tap.
We go.
For
Loki's
some reason,
just
throwing a rock.
throwing rocks. This is the mixed Loki coming out here. I'm not quite sure what
Yeah,
he's.
so this is inexperience at its finest. Like Loki, obviously not up to par with the rest of his team, but he still has had a good showing overall.
He's played pretty well considering he is a last minute sub. Nice rocket to Rochelle. Not quite sure why he opted to throw rocks there instead of just going
Can't
for punch.
punch, he says. Oh, that's
Bug.
Bugged. Okay. I mean
seen
that would
that.
make sense, I guess.
I literally
He's
seen it. He
rocking.
was standing next to that hittable up there, that blue car, and he
Yeah.
did not hit at all. He could have killed
Okay.
Ellis. I don't know.
Alright, so that was a misjudgment. He actually had a pretty good tank damage. That was only miscall on my part.
Hunter landing onto Rochelle.
I mean, I thought he was just being nice since they didn't get kills.
I honestly thought that he wasn't playing a good tank. I mean,
I
don't
saw
know
it
that
as
much.
like
I haven't
he
seen-
was being cocky and didn't care about the tank. That's how I saw it. But it
Yeah.
was really weird. He was like next to survivors and still throwing rocks.
Oh,
instead.
nice melee skill.
That's melee ski. Buy Envy, the only low
Honestly,
ping
they
player on
don't-
their team right now.
Honestly, they don't.
Comes
This
the boomer.
feels bad, man. They don't have kills. I don't know how I'm gonna go about dealing with this. Like I said, it's not a map that gets a lot of work like the other maps, because like I said, of how people they resist change. I mean, I'm not a psychologist, but it doesn't take a psychologist to know human nature. But it would have been nice if we put some more thought into it and getting these maps working. These bugs, I really do apologize to any viewers out there watching this, and I apologize to the players who are suffering having pipe bombs over pills and tanks that have to rock instead of punch.
Yeah, I mean, what Monkey just suggested might have been a better idea, because I think only 2 pills spawn at that ammo pile.
That is something in the future if this map does get played again. I think obviously it's way too late now. For any future teams playing on this map later on today, maybe just stick to the safe room pills and don't use any of the...
Yeah, we'll have to make that rule. I agree.
Yeah. That's the only way we can counter this right now.
That makes this finale so much worse. No, I wouldn't say worse. It makes it so much harder.
It's just harder for away teams especially. Like, they really need these pills right now. I mean, they're limping their way. They could all have been alive by now if they had pills.
Yeah, I'm not positive, but I think 2 pills spawn. And then you
I think it's a set of 4, no?
You know,
It's 4.
being optimistic, being optimistic is wrong, especially being realist. You know, realistically,
That is the wipe, actually.
a 3.5k difference isn't too bad if you are a great team and if you can really play ball on your home court and you just demolish the other team, and you'll do really well. You should be able to make this comeback. But I don't know if what the hell is... I don't know if MILF is going to actually have that in them. I guess we'll have to see coming up. They're going to be on their home court.
I'm gonna turn the light on. Be right back. I can get a drink.
Okay. I have to use the bathroom. It's been a while since.
And I'm gonna go get a
Just let you guys
cigarette.
know. Okay, sounds good. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna be right back for the second game. We're gonna take a small break and see you guys in a bit. Bye bye. All right, I'm back. Vanille, are you in server already or no? Okay. Are we still live?
I'm back.
Okay.
Have they set up the next server? Oh, they are.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Chilling.
I got the kettle rolling, so I'm gonna try not to forget, so I don't burn my house down. I need some tea or something to keep me going. Oh, also, viewers in chat, if you have any questions or troubles about tournament, you can contact me through the Steam group down the frag. My name is Grizz. Obviously, I've just come in. If you don't know, my name is Grizz. You can just click add and then leave me a message.
And if you need questions, don't ask me.
Yeah, please don't ask him.
Just think about it. How many more matches do we have? 3, I think? After
Only
this one?
3. Are they all home and away? I think you said one of them isn't.
There is Pro Gamers versus South Stars, 8 p.m. EST. That's gonna be a neutral game, I believe, since they're both South American teams. And then there is gonna be
Much obliged.
Crunchy's team or Crunchy's Honeys versus Heart of Rebellion at 9 p.m. EST, so an hour later.
So what's the roster lineup on Crunchy's Honeys? You know?
I believe their main lineup will probably be Tamales, Lecky, Crunchy, and Rook. Ace is also on their lineup. He's been recently added to the roster, but
I'm sorry, I only know 2 of those people, so I would say I don't know.
they're a group of pug players mostly.
I know Lexi's freaking good. She's really good. I know Crunchy. He's not as good as Lexi, but he's pretty good too. I guess I'm assuming he's gonna be doing all the calling. It's gonna be tough because I don't know who Tamales is. No idea who Tamales is, and I have no idea who. I know who Rook is. Rook's been around for a while, but Rook is Rook, to say the least.
Yeah. We're just waiting on Caution and XP.
Yeah? Someone say my name?
Sorry, I just got back.
Yeah, you guys need to join, so then we'll limit slots and shit.
Yeah, let's get the ball rolling.
Actually, what time is it for you now, Grizz?
Right now, well, I think it's a 6-hour difference. You can just deduct 6. It's 3:38.
5 hour.
5 hour?
Yeah. It's 3:38. Okay, well.
What's your time zone? CET, right? Central European time.
Well, yeah, it'll be the BST because I am 5 hours ahead of EDT or EST as it's otherwise known as.
I'll be right back. Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta check the kettle.
Make sure you cast first before you AFK, by the way.
All right, I'll be right back in a second, guys.
So caution.
Hello. What is up, expert? I'm like, so, I think as I predicted, this team does not ping bad at all to this server. So this could be a rough game.
Chicago? Okay, yeah. Their overall pings are worse than ILoveYourMum's pings on the EU server, but
They did have to be fair, MILF did have 1 green ping, but
they had 1 green ping and 1 player with 100. So overall their pings are actually worse, but they don't have a 170 ping player, which helps them a lot. I'm actually confused as to why Josie's ping is so high. He doesn't usually ping this high to Chicago. Might be
I'm just worried about
issue.
these, Vexale and Thug Life,
Oh yeah.
That ping's definitely still skeetable for those kind of guys.
Oh yeah. First hit here, we have a Boomer Smoker, Hunter, and Charger. Hunter going in, Charger going in, Charger landing.
Smoker and Charger went for the same
Quad
guy.
boom.
Quad boom.
Oh, he still has a pull?
An insta pull there. That's a little glitch of Left 4 Dead. But not too much damage. 10 damage onto Vex and a little bit of chip across the board, but barely anything. Pretty good take.
Smoker and Charger went for the same dude.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. If they maybe had a spitter instead of a boomer, that would have been pretty big. But
Alright, boys, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Welcome back.
Good to be back!
Hunter going for a fast wall kick, landing onto Ellis there with a jockey bringing Nick and a Hunter at the back. Again, not too much damage, very fast clear. Spit not really being ideal in that area there. And so I was now just going to push forward and spawn the tank up.
Same tanks, right? You got this.
Yeah. They set the tank.
Good. Goody goods.
Hopefully we don't see a repeat of last match here.
Yeah, it looks like the infected hit late, so that gives him plenty of time to run back though. I think I was saying the last round map 1 about them trying to mirror that, and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen.
Oh, this is
this is really good damage. A lot of damage going out there.
A lot of damage. Josie dropped down into 47 HP. Pretty. And tank really close as well. Probably gonna go for a curve rock here with the boom. He should start committing. The horde's coming in very slowly right now, getting stuck. He should just start.
Looks like Envy is opting to commit right now. She's gonna make sure she gets her hittables in play first. One hittable, not exactly cooperating. He's gonna actually she's going for a second hittable.
She should really start going.
Looks like she's gonna have issues with both of them. Yeah, this is not good that she's taking all this time to get him.
Yeah, the horde's starting to get unstuck now, and
it's just not cooperating. This pink Chevy.
The horde is pretty much. They know there's no hittable. They're just gonna push up close.
She's committing straight in now. She's gonna take a lot of chip for that. That's not good. Looks like the infected are on top of the roof.
Okay, red. Struggling to get up. Low-key, actually not even paying attention to the tank for a second there. But
can he kite it around the car? Perfect kiting. Well done.
Perfect kiting. Nice stumble by the Hunter onto Loki there. Sadly, the other Hunter also goes.
Looks like she's gonna opt for the end cap. Just go for the one. That was pretty smart.
Really close.
I mean, to be honest, there's not much that tank can do unless the Survivor really screws up. Because if you play that perfectly, running around cars, jumping on top of the van, that tank should be able to catch you, play it right, and that's without free support. I think Envy did quite well given the circumstances, so that wasn't too bad on her part. She secured the end cap, and after the Hunters went in, and that was probably the best she could do. Very weird Boomer going out there after the M2. He was still vomiting. That was very strange.
Pre-spit and the Charger actually whiffing onto Josie. That was
still getting a punch though. So
still getting a punch, but
something.
Josie was very separated and slow there. That was a missed opportunity in my opinion for an in-cap on him.
I agree.
So I was gonna keep pushing up. A little bit of horde behind, but very far behind. They're probably just gonna keep. We have a Hunter, Smoker, Hunter, and
Setting at a 597 health bonus right now.
Very strong, especially for their Hunters coming in, Jockey coming in.
Jockey premature. Two Hunters a little bit late.
Josie separating himself a bit.
Reloading.
Nice ski onto Trice right there. And Smoker's going back for a respawn. Pretty good take by Survivors. Again, a little bit more chip onto Josie, but
I don't know. I think that was a little bit more on the Jockey than the Survivors. The two Hunters obviously should lead for stumbles, and the Jockey just kind of went in prematurely, went solo, and I found that to be quite questionable for having a quad cap up and ready to go like that. Just leading the Jockey was going to get stopped so easily.
Nah.
Up the stairs.
Even trying to look for some sort of sneaky boom. Charge actually coming in, landing onto Rochelle at the back. Where the spit on top.
Very nice spit charge. Very good spit charge.
And a pull
in boom landing. Pull in this
more as well. That's a very good hit right there.
Spitter dying last, so it's gonna be a tri-cap and boom. I think Boomer died first, so they're gonna get a Boomer rotation. At least to the extent of my knowledge, which is pretty antique for today's configs, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna get tri-cap and boom. Dies first.
Yeah, what died last? The Spitter?
Spitter, I believe.
Yeah,
yes.
They'll get tri-cap boom died first. It's a good sack order as well as a very nice charge spit there with a pull into the spit as well. Hunter pre-spawned by the white tent there. Charger coming in, attack just gonna roll in here. Interesting place to attack. Nice ski onto
Charger taking his good old time.
Charger
chest bombed. No, he hit the tree.
He hit the tree and stumbled in, but he does get a punch onto Josie again, onto DB now, so lowering that bonus just a little bit more.
Let's see what we're at right now. We're at 426. I believe we're at 597 now. So that's quite a chip down. That's 170 points in duck. That's pretty good infected work, if you ask me.
That's pretty good infected work, but the Survivors have got to be pretty happy with this. Their away game, and they've made it pretty nice.
All having roughly 130 to 150 ping. You bet they are. You bet they're at. You better bet your ass they are.
Hunter coming in, getting ground skidded. Smoker landing for actually a lot longer than expected there, especially with the low HP he had. But still make it in with a pretty hefty health bonus here, and
that's gonna be 900 for the first map. Coming out from a team that has roughly 130 to 150 ping.
ILoveYourMum have really got to step up their game right now.
I mean, they need a miracle. They need a couple miracles to happen.
They need to wipe them maybe back to back in the next couple of months. If they wipe them map 2 passing early on, that's huge. That map is worth 1700 bonus with 800 distance. Wiping a team on that map can easily change the direction of the game.
So what's ideal for S&D is that if they wipe the survivors right here, that's gonna really hit their morale, and that's gonna bring them right down, and that's gonna be what they're really looking to do right there. Just crush them, end it here and now. If that happens, and if they wipe, I think we could be looking at the game. Just my thought.
It might just be GG if
nice,
a nice 2 cap there actually.
With a boom as well. Boom dying last, good sack order. They're gonna have most likely a 3 cap with a spit. Very, very good. Honestly, getting wiped on this map is very possible. Josie is tank, he has very long arms.
Longer arms, yeah, he's gonna have the
which is absolutely great for the safe room. He can really easily get those multi punches.
You can't judge how to kite him, or when to kite him, excuse me, when you can juke, when you can, get around him. Okay, looks like we're gonna have a little bit more discipline here in the play. I like this. If they can take this hit, then the old tank much better.
Free spit coming out. Ooh,
getting pulled forward. They can shoot through it. They can shoot through it.
Okay, that looked very bad for a second.
Looks like Nick is gonna go trigger tank. If I was Nick, I would just okay. That's force spawn. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go trigger tank. They're in a much better position than. Yeah, they're in a much better position right now than they were last time. They don't have to worry about that bug life charge coming down and hitting them with a 3 charge. I don't know what, are they still waiting on Nick, I guess?
Yeah, they're taking it nice and slow. I've seen a couple of scrims now.
Hunter going for wall kick, Doug Life for some reason going prematurely. Boomer got
going in. Oh, whiffing completely. That was a missed opportunity again. Rochelle's completely separated there. If the charger landed with the tank behind, that probably would have been a wipe right there. Definitely a free end cap at least.
Looks like Josie's gonna try and handle his hittables a little bit better than what Envy did. Nope, same position.
That's a good hittable. That's a very good hittable. That's perfect actually.
If he can get this,
Josie cannot reach his second car. It looks like he's just frustrated. He's gonna rock it.
He should honestly.
And it's just not cooperating.
He should forget about that hittable and just get it.
He's already second. He needs to be careful.
He's second. He's running out of horde. He already has a very good.
I would commit from the left side. It's not good to commit from the middle.
That's a very
really
good call.
That's
that
really
is going to completely separate
That's going to force the survivors all to the left.
Jockey gets...
Jockey going in.
We're coming in too early.
Lands onto Ellis. Oh, and the cover with the Hunter. And now the guy's jockey behind the cars, so they can't even clear him. Tank also climbs out with 3k HP as well. This is looking really bad right now.
If he doesn't rock and if he times it right, if he doesn't rock and if he just waits for the pickup, commit, he can just drop down and get a corner. But if he times his rock at a bad timing, he can get the pickup and get away.
Yeah, this is looking.
Looks like LB or Trice. He doesn't know about that, so he's not going to go for that play.
Oh, Boomer
nice passes to Rochelle. Hunter passing around, grabs Ellis far away. Rochelle's
there goes the kiting. There goes the kiting I was talking about.
Still no clear up to Ellis.
Really
Charger just battering Coach from behind. Oh no.
Yeah, that was a beatdown from the Charger. So we're looking at roughly 2 in caps here, guys.
Yeah, they definitely took more damage than S&D did.
Yeah, that is not what you want to be seeing on ILoveYourMum's team. That safe room tank is probably the easiest tank on this entire map.
Right, because most of the infected, they're gonna spawn on that rooftop, and if you got a watcher on your team, so your shotgun player, you're just gonna watch that rooftop while the Uzis kite the tank freely. He's not gonna get capped by a hunter. You're not even gonna have to worry about Boomer. Pretty much you got it. You got it.
Exactly. And on top of that,
up for a wall kick here.
Hunter actually waiting, coming in, getting round shot, but still lands in spit and a jockey back into the spit. And
Oh my goodness, that's
God.
ridiculous. That's synchronization. That chain synchronization was just.
That's all of that was on both perm health survivors. They're almost all their perm health has been depleted. They're just very lucky it's not pro mod right now, or they would have almost no.
Yeah, pro mod is it is pretty brutal.
Yeah, especially with the spit damage too.
Buff spitter. Yeah, it's not pretty sometimes. I remember when I tried to implement it, it just wasn't good.
They're deciding, playing it smart, not popping the boomer there next to the calm. Charger coming in for a nice long
charge.
It's pretty good skis.
Hunter working his way.
Boomer. That's something that I don't like to give criticism because I'm not a very good player, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm seeing some proxies that shouldn't be happening here on the Survivor team, and they are just blowing boomers up in their teammates' faces just to get the frag, I guess, or maybe it's just.
I think it's just a reaction time thing.
They really need to stop doing that. They really need to stop doing that because I just see too much this game.
It can really screw over a teammate. I think it's better just to let the boomer boom everyone, then to proxy it, and then someone, DP'd or something stupid. Next tack coming in, pull onto, Paul actually baited the alarm card shot. Jockey getting M2. Nice clear onto Nick.
Not good.
Who's that?
Oh no. Oh, he does save himself. He is very lucky to get that. He completely separated himself from the team there.
He got it though.
If he didn't get that, he would have been in caps for sure.
Yeah. And pretty much all the perm health that is left on survivors would be gone. But
what do you guys think about witches? Do you like them or hate them?
I don't personally like. I think they're really random. They curve randomly.
Yeah, I agree.
Earlier I was playing today, and you can ask Dina and Peanut. I drew Crown the Witch, and it just did a long.
Oh my god! Is it gonna be 3? No, it's 2.
It's honestly gonna be a wipe in my opinion. There's horde coming in from the alarm card trickling in.
The alarm card went off. I'm sorry, I must have missed that.
Yeah, Ellis down. Well, the spawns are coming up in about 5 seconds. This is not looking good. They might be able to clutch these pickups. Indeed, they will, but they still got alarm car horde trickling in.
They need to at least get the distance on this map, really
this
bad.
Is not looking good, right? S&D actually.
Pull back. Doug Levy got it.
Nice ski again onto
Very nice ski.
Yeah.
Monkey's on fire.
Coming in.
Lucy.
Lucifer again, some pretty clutch skeets right now. Sadly, the team is not looking so good.
I'm looking at Coach back here, guys. He got 2 sets of pills by a tree. I'm like, wow, this guy's hit the lottery, He's rolling in it right now.
Knew something about to rip your guts out.
His team is just like all the way ahead, and he's back here just shopping. He's like, guys, there's pills back here.
They do have to be careful with the separation because they've got Envy at the back slow, and SND will play on this separation.
Out of all the achievements in Left 4 Dead 2, I still haven't completed them. Guess which one
It's the chair one, right?
Yes, it's the chair one.
I did die in like a single player.
Nice charger shot, dude.
Nice pounce with
very nice pounce and jockey cover.
And fucking kills Ellis. Envy is dead.
I wonder how the jockey actually executes his victims. He rides on them and stuff. This just like
maybe he
breaks
just
their neck.
breaks their neck.
Just like
that's what I'm thinking. I mean, the smoke would break target's neck. The charger just breaks like their back. I mean,
he just breaks their bones.
Yeah, Hunter just rips them apart, really. And who else am I forgetting about?
Sneaky Hunter in the safe.
He got caught. Next one to get away with that one. He's trapped right now.
There's a double boom coming out. Spitter might just go for a pre-split with a pull into Rochelle or something here. That's why I actually just goes down.
Rochelle. This could be the Hunter's inside. Excuse me.
Yeah, thankfully that Hunter is inside. Otherwise, they could have just.
Yeah, that could have been a 2 cap right then and there.
He really needs to block the bus, but he's not doing it.
Here it comes.
Charge.
Charger whiffs very close. They are probably just gonna make it safe.
They know it. There we go. Someone's gonna get balls.
And okay. At this point, they're really just delaying the inevitable. They should just let them go into the safe.
I mean, honestly, this is death by 1,000 cuts. It's over.
Slowly. That is not when you want. That is not what you want to see as.
I know,
your
but
home
they
server
did
right
get
now.
distance. I mean, thinking positive here, they did get distance.
They got distance.
Not what you want to see, but being up on the optimistic end of things, they did.
It
S&D
wasn't looking
actually.
too good on the tank. I thought that he could have maybe even potentially like in-capped the jockey on tank and even got a kill.
Yeah, he had him
guess they
jockeyed
just
by
played
the
it super
car for a
safe.
while. Yeah.
I mean, Josie, he had a great tank, but there was a lot of decisions for him to make, which made it difficult because he had his hittable in great place. Survivors are cutting on the opposite side, jockey landing. He had all this stuff to work with, and the play he made to get out. I don't know if that was. I don't know if that was the best play. It was a good play, but maybe he could have worked with jockey to get his hittable and grind somebody out. That was a play that I think I saw. It would have been close, but I think he could have gotten a kill there. But because that was still being in taps. That probably would have been the best play actually that I saw. But it's like chess, what the players that are engaged in the game, they don't always see the right move compared to spectators. Well, they'll see a completely different move that'll just own the game. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, they're probably just hoping that he could get out. Like, I think he's still at around 3,000 health getting out.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah, he's like 3,400, I think. To be more
they're probably
exact,
hoping
something
for
like that.
some SI play or maybe like dropping into someone and getting that easy corner and then a 2-cap or something.
The skybox of this map is beautiful. I think I got the map pack for it. It's just awesome. I like the view.
Looks very nice. We are going live here with the first hit being a Hunter Jockey Spitter and Hunter again. Lots of double Hunters for these safe room hits.
Which is not what you want if you're on Team MILF.
Not what you want.
Just have a look, guys, real quick. Look at the effective positioning. They're all gonna come from almost the exact same area, and it's all gonna be on the survivor screen. So
I do like the Hunter on the bottom. They're coming out. Nice wall kick and jockey on tail. That's a very nice 2-cap. Lots and lots of damage. Clear.
Yeah, that's big. That's money, guys. That's money right there.
That is money. Nice skill onto Trice though, preventing it from being a tri-cap, however, which allowed them to get those clears pretty quickly. Not too much damage. Loki again, as usual, eating
all the damage.
the sacrifice. He's the sacrifice.
And again, Loki getting pulled really bad. He can actually get a pistol.
Can he get the clear?
Oh
nah,
no.
Charger's gonna spawn up properly and cover that.
This is a really good
Oh, this is not good for Cindy.
Oh no, not like this. No, search and destroy. No.
Of course it would be Loki.
Great read from Trice though. He saw the separation and got it.
They're gonna
Nick is back. Nick is here. Nick is next. He's gonna get capped, and everyone's gonna have to come back for it.
Oh
no! What are they doing? They're just going one by one. Okay.
Not like this. Search and destroy. Come on.
no.
Oh no!
This might be a what's going on? Oh,
this is just terrible.
I'm seeing some lag come out from this jockey. Like he's just warping right there.
Yeah, this is
400
he has
ping.
500 ping right now.
Oh my, it's going up.
Man, this is just a showing. I don't know what it is. Loki every time, man. He keeps on getting called out by himself. Like, what's this guy doing?
He's either too far forward or too far back, it seems.
Yeah, he's just out of sync with the rest of his team. It's like he's a lone wolf or something. I don't get it. That's not how you play Left 4 Dead 2.
I think he's the sub, but I think when you're playing with a sub, you just kind of chuck
You
them in the
let him
middle.
do whatever he wants, and you just hopefully you just let him keep soaking up the damage when he hits it.
Yeah, I mean the rest of them usually have been doing a pretty good job of maintaining health bonus, especially on their server.
Honestly, that is, other than obviously map 3 on their home server, that has been the first real mess up positioning wise for
Yeah.
It's really cost them all of Loki's health and half of Josie's health as well as Vex.
I like this Hunter positioning. You guys seeing this?
Yeah, I like this Hunter, but he's been spitted and Thug's just gonna pick him up.
No, I'm talking about the other one inside waiting for
Oh, that one?
Yes.
I like that positioning.
Oh no, he's been seen.
he's
he's
dead.
on him. It's over.
He's been skied. Nice pull to coach, but nothing to cover that pull, sadly. He's going to be slow for
Loki's
that,
back to
Can he
slow.
make that jump? No, I knew it. He can't make that jump.
No!
He was slow.
No!
Poor
Not
Loki.
like this!
And we've up too, and we could actually get him.
Oh, it is a jockey as well.
Yeah.
Vex is all the way
Yeah.
ahead! Vex is all the way ahead, what's going on?
Yeah, this is just...
There it is.
Oh no! I missed! No, Envy, no, not like this.
That was so. This Boom going in, getting
Envy,
popped.
no.
That could
Poor
have
Envy.
potentially just gave them a wipe right here if that jockey would have landed.
Absolutely,
I don't
yeah,
even
that
think
was
they
a
would've
huge,
came
it was
back.
huge
That would've-
potential in that jockey.
That was the miracle they needed.
Yeah. Well,
Nice
decent
jockey spit
S&D
there,
are
but
just falling
very
apart.
fast.
Like after that choke, I wouldn't even call it a choke. After that pullback on Loki that Trice got, I mean, this game S&D just kind of feel lost.
I think they're honestly just playing very cocky by the looks of it. They've seen that they've destroyed them on even the home game on the first chapter. They seem to not even be caring about their positions right now and just leaving teammates behind. They've left Loki behind twice now, and it's really cost their team a lot of HP.
Yeah, they do need to be careful though, because if MILF, if they turn up this map and the next 3 maps, like they can get
like
really
these
high.
maps are money. Like it's big. You know?
Nice
These
charge,
maps
by
are
the way,
big.
onto
If
Vex.
you can make them a big bonus, you're gonna get big.
Yeah.
Smoker getting picked right there, and Vex is now in
Boomer's trying to get that spawn. He's about to get it right now. Yep, there it
Boomer
is.
getting a spawn. Nice try,
triple
Boom. And a bounce in front of Thug. Luckily, coach is right there to battle.
Loki
money.
was on top of it at that time. Yeah.
See, they leave Loki, but Loki won't leave them. I like it. A little bit of spit delay. Tanks up soon here. In the hands. Oh,
if I were them, I would take this tank back because I would have the confidence to do so. You know, you might bleed out, but at least you're gonna kill this tank in the first
they're
part.
actually playing aggressive.
Oh my
god.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh
And
yeah!
more multi.
That's a life.
That was interesting. I think they wanted to push down and clear horde before just rushing the tank for distance, not realizing that the tank was like in their face already and they just didn't have time to
Yeah.
push.
I think they thought it was going to spawn a bit further away than that.
That was unfortunate. I don't think going back would have been the play there, honestly. Like, they were about to go slow from bleeding. I don't think they would have made it. I think going for distance was the right play, but they took too long clearing horde.
Let me.
At that point, it's just getting over with the round. Like you played a bad round. You're on the away server. Just go for that distance. There's few extra points.
Yeah, and just go. They're still winning, even on their away server. They're out by quite a lot right now. I think
that's
something
what
like
I was saying.
4 points
These
on
guys have always been a force to be reckoned with. They've always been scary. Like it's always resulted into a close game against these guys, home and away. Like no matter what, they can pull off staying close on an away server, which is very scary.
And they're all
then they
very
take you on
good
their home
ping as
server,
well.
and then they take you on their home server, and it's worse.
Yeah.
It's just one of those teams.
Ping experience as well. These guys, I mean, Vex, Josie, Thug, these guys have played with each other for years and years and years. They have so much experience together as a team and on
scary.
No matter what ping you put them on, they're gonna do work.
I mean, these guys have been around longer than Envy at this point. I know Envy disbanded and all, and they were a great team, but I mean, at this point, since Envy quit, they now I think hold the title as the longest together team. They haven't always been together, but just as experience.
Yeah, I'd agree with
Oh,
that.
nice.
Nice pounce in front, not getting clear, and the death spit on
Yes,
top as well. That is a lot of damage onto Rochelle. Chip damage onto Nick and Lettuce as well. That's a good hit for what they had.
They really need to take this next hit well and just get over this choke here.
Guns here.
Yeah, this
We can
is
climb into
this
the
is the
window.
hit teams struggle with quite. Depends when they hit. I like to hit early here, that way you have a hit for the crossing. But it looks like they're just gonna hit when they go all the way up to the cement truck over it. See, that's what
Apparently
they're gonna
just
do.
getting out.
Yeah, that means they're not gonna have a hit.
They're all
for
gonna
the-
come from the rooftop. It's like no Hunter's one behind. I love this.
Charger
Oh, that
just
3 boom there.
Charger
I
was.
love their special infected play.
Lead.
Like the hunter, he spawns up behind the cement truck. He's gonna get sneaky. The Charger and Boomer spawn on the rooftop. Smokers come from below to look for that one separated in the back. So they're all focused. They're not really. They're trying to get different. They come from different directions to get different caps, which is very clutch and experienced teams. That's what defines them from being great versus the average or mundane. And
Yeah, you really
things
have
like
to close
are
that
good.
chaos. You can't have
Yes.
people just spraying all in
Right.
the same direction.
Nice
Oh.
pounds onto.
no.
edit. Oh, that's
He
very
got stuck
unlucky
inside
there.
his hitbox right there.
Still lands though for a few ticks of damage.
I was scared for whoever that was. I thought they were gonna get jockeyed back in.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Indeed.
Just call it. GG. Someone got jogging back.
Survivor's gonna continue to push through the map here, pushing past this scary staircase choke here. I see so
mean,
many teams
if
get
they
destroyed
text-
on the staircase.
If they take this next attack well and then do a tank and run it back, this could be the big
This
play
is a
right
This
now.
is a huge map.
map, yeah.
Oh, this
Other
charge.
than-
Nice charge.
Oh, there we go.
No spits.
That was a great charge. It was a great charge, but he got stuck on the windowsill and he just started gliding. And then he just cleared it. There was no pummeling involved. That's
Sadly, they're landing these great charges when they don't have spitters, which is really unfortunate. They're just not able to capitalize off those amazing charges.
Well, Trice is the new Loki. Getting left behind.
Trice has been left behind with a lot of all of his
Jockey.
team
Oh, the
not
jockey's up
clearing it.
as well. He doesn't hear it.
And he gets jockeyed. His team left him with a lot of coach realizing their mistake and going back for him, but that pounce in front, spit block, that is just again
well.
terrible
It's
If,
slow now from that.
yeah, if they can keep most of the damage on Trice though for the rest of this round, they might take a hit to their health to their damage bonus, but they can maintain their health bonus and that won't go down for the rest of the round. They might be able to play safe like that. If I were them, I would definitely take a safe play. Focus more on having our damage bonus take the hit and try and conserve health bonus since it's worth more. That's post tank though, assuming that they need to buy it.
Charger gets melted
Set
by
up
the
for
way.
some
That was
scratches
insane.
maybe.
Hunter going in,
Oh.
not landing anything. Boom, a
Well,
nice
Papa,
CM2.
They did.
Nice M2.
I mean, they didn't do it this time. That's good.
This tank is not gonna have a good time. This is the hardest tank to play on the map, other than of course the drop tank.
He's already second. 50%.
Yeah, he's gonna have to commit. He's gonna take a lot of chip here. He's gonna have to commit right now. He's about to go
And all
in.
the
the door.
infected are
Oh
going
my
to be
God.
ground level. All the infected are going to be ground level too. It's going to be easy for the survivor to shut down.
Yeah, it's
I like
very
this. Trice is
difficult.
playing the aggressor with his low HP.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
call that
multi
with the
punch
multi-
with Jockey as
Jockey
well.
went early. I
Loki
love
goes
that
for a rock
separation.
cover onto Nick and the punch as well. Jockey is just gonna take him to Nanya.
I know
Nice
that
Drop him out the window.
He's
that
going
play
for a
right there from Josie. That was clutch. Remember how I was saying on the finale of the sacrifice? I was saying that the sport has to go early sometimes to get the players caught out. Well, that jockey just made that right play. The tank was like 40 HP, came in after the multi, gets that separation, takes him up the steps, and takes him all the way back.
And
This
that's
is
the kind of
just
stuff
gonna
that's
be a
going on.
wipe there.
That's pro. That's
They have
pro
no
right there.
pills right now. By the time, even if Envy makes it
might even
past
just be a
their
wipe
side,
here. He hasn't picked anyone up.
That was one hell of a shot by
they're
Trey.
coming in, Charger going in, missing, but this is just delaying the inevitable right now. They don't have pills either. They have only one set, which means they're probably just gonna get wiped. If I were them,
Spawn
I'd
as
just
well.
go for distance. I
Oh,
wouldn't even go
Trice
back.
is doing
Trice-
work with his Deagle, man. I'm telling you, he's just on point. He took out a jockey from there all the way to the white van, and then he just takes out that 100 in midair.
He just
and
one-shot
I
that
think that's
hunter from
even
the
charger.
ground with a deagle.
Hey, really? I missed that.
Yeah.
Alright, that is a smart play, not going back for that survivor. He most certainly would have got wiped going back for him.
Yeah.
They're just gonna play off the
It's
distance.
just not worth it.
Yeah. Smoker pre-spawn in front. Hunter gonna wait. Maybe go for the scratches right now. Jockey's just trying to bait
They
some
hear this jockey? I don't think they do.
Yeah, they turned around.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. You know how it is.
Hunter's not
Hunter.
been spotted.
Like,
What
Vex
a
is just trolling.
sneaky move.
He's having a good time right now. You know, he's just trolling them. He's just staring at them from corners. You know, letting them walk by. You know, he's just skulking. things.
Although we won't be able to respawn for a bit because... Oh no, Monkey's just died, never mind.
Nice, and that's the respawn for him in a second. Still not a oh, there we go. Took a while. Next hit here, we're gonna have Hunter charge a spitter. Pretty devastating hit for the job. But they're actually just gonna go straight in with it by the looks of it.
You got a Hunter spitter coming in. One down, two to go. No.
Stumble into spit, not quite the wipe. I probably would
Lot
have
of damage,
elected to
guys.
save that for the drop, to be honest. That would
Yeah,
have been
I
a
mean-
guaranteed wipe on the drop.
Definitely, most definitely. But you know, they could potentially just get a good hand here with the boomer, and it'll be just as good. No, not just as good, but almost as good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
you got two black and white, so
Maybe their thought process was they didn't want to give them any more distance, but they've made the distance anyway, so maybe it
Right,
was
they
just
wanted
better
to end it
saving
there and now.
Yeah. Smoker setting up behind, charge and jockey from. Nice double boom coming
Two
in.
boom going out. Charger,
Double charge,
look at
that's
the double
the
charge,
one, yeah.
gets it. Jockey gonna come in and
That's
cover. There it is. That's it, guys.
That's
The
the
3-10
one.
going out with it. That's it.
Well, S&D are really doing well here. They're landing almost every single boom, and it's really helping them out to land these.
Definitely.
Boom is
Boomers-
leading, and it's just opening up a whole lot of options for the SI.
Yeah, I mean you can't really put off how good boomer landing is. Like for sure, boomers are very critical. Always have been in Left 4 Dead. Like if you don't land your booms, you're not going to do well. Because if you don't have those blind survivors that are hoarded down, it's just not that good. I mean, with the spitter charge being nerfed, boomer is much more effective right now in the meta.
Definitely. S&D just completely stepping up their infected play for the away game here, and
I know it's scary, man. I'm scared. Like, my
literally
heart's
they're
here racing.
improving throughout the match.
I know. I
Survivor-
don't think these guys. I mean, probably Nevermore is gonna call me out on this at some point because I'll just like pub stars. They have been. I think I said the other day in chat. I said pub stars are rusty and Aquilix are doing a great job in practicing and scrimming. And then he's like, pub stars been practicing. I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, Popstar have been playing a lot.
I think it's safe to say that I'm right in this time because S&D, I do not see them play.
Yeah, Jonesy's
I'll
team's
take your word on
extremely
it.
inactive. In fact, that's why they're using a ringer right now, Loki, because their team is so inactive that they just can't find.
You
a
can see their
match
progression though. You can see their progression.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
not so
very
much on map 3, not so much on this map right here. On their this map? No, the next map after this on their home server. Obviously didn't go too well, but other than that, you can see that these guys they still have it, and all they need to do is just warm up. And here comes the 310, the Yuma,
And I see, like, towards the end of the Swiss section of this tournament, I could really see these guys coming into their own and really just being the players they used to be after some warming up. They're just, I mean, they're already coming out being amazing. Almost their entire home server, barely any hunters landed. Every boomer got popped. Chargers got melted. Their survivor play was, I don't think any team has rivaled their survivor play on their home server so far. It's just been impeccable.
Like I was saying, these guys versus Brian, Dusty, and Soul. Oh my God, that's gonna be.
That will be.
I can't wait for
very
that.
good match.
I cannot wait for that. See, Josie, Thug Life, and Vex, like they're players that can probably match that pace. Most definitely, if they can practice, they can probably do.
Yeah, they almost play a really similar style as well. So
They
it's
do,
Kind of
yeah.
good to see it clash.
Yeah, I know. It's like mirror to mirror, back and forth.
They have the nice hit coming by the
I know,
all the way
great
to the front.
tubing going out. That was
and,
clutch. You see how far away that was? That was really good. Smoker in front,
good
great,
forward, yeah.
smart, very smart positioning on the smokers. On the
Very
smokers'
nice.
part, you see he was anticipating someone to come forward, and then the 200s went in the back. That was
I also like the really good balance they have with their roster right now. They have the more kind of laid-back Thug who's just kind of overlooking the entire team, probably trying to give some. And then you got Josie and Vex who are just extremely aggressive, very good aim, very good shotgun plays, just popping off. And then there's Loki.
There's Loki, yeah.
Way to throw him under the
I
bus.
mean, well, the guy, he's definitely trying to match the pace of that experience and skill, and not to discredit him or take anything away from him, but he's been doing okay, but he's obviously not at the par.
He's not on the level of the players on these teams right now. However, he is playing pretty well in my opinion. He's
He's gotten a couple skeets, yeah.
I don't think
good
his
pops.
like actual aim has much to do with it. I think it's mainly just positioning that he's.
Oh,
been messing up
obviously,
with.
yeah. Like he's a lone wolf, and then there's the three.
Just like
and then
that
there's
boom
him.
right there, actually. That was a nice pop by him right there as we're talking about. Infected will probably opt to
They're just
save
gonna
a hit.
save. Yeah.
Yeah. A common strat here is save a hit for the tank to cross, and during your grace period, you can quickly hit your car and then climb back up and lose only about 10% frustration, having already gotten your car into play.
Okay, if I'm this tank, I want to make sure I get this rock. I hate to.
nice
what
16.
about?
Nice 60
Damn.
DP. Vex
That's what I'm
missing a
talking
shot on
about.
the hunter there. That is a first, I think, all game. Him actually missing an easy straight pounce like that.
Okay, please rock. Time to rock. No, he's not even gonna rock. He's gonna get out.
Tank actually
Snowy's going in.
admitting. I don't agree with this.
Oh, he's gonna get the in-cap early. It's a 3 versus 3.
Versus 3, but he has almost no. Oh, he fell
He's gonna get
down.
the stun. Oh, he didn't get the. Oh, he got the stumble.
This might be a
He got
wave.
dug now. He got dug.
Oh no, that Hunter's 1 HP as well.
Oh no.
Charger take him
gets
and the
split,
tank
but-
comes right away. Oh no. He still has 1100. Charger stay alive. That's all.
Charger's still alive. Josie's last man standing.
Oh, no, they
Tank
have
was taking
Deagles.
away.
Eagles.
There's
They have
Deagles.
Deagles.
He can't do anything. Any direction he goes, there's a Deagle just blasting.
Sick
him.
rock.
Nice rock onto
That was
Josie.
real. That was a really good
Oh,
tank.
jockey. Come on, jockey.
I feel like the support wasn't there, but that was a really good tank.
It looked
I mean,
really
I
bad,
doubt it.
but
I doubted the commit, but it worked out. He went right in. I think he got Vex down. Or was it Loki?
it was
I know
Vex,
it was
yeah.
Vex. He got Vex, then he worked his way to Loki. No, it was Thug. Worked his way to Thug. And I think it was a Charger. If that Charger connected, he could have went for the last one and cornered him right there around the boat. But
Yeah,
I don't
Actually,
know.
extremely good damage
Charger
for this
missed.
tank, and they're going to be proceeding over. There was a really nice pull, which allowed him to get that early corner onto Vex, and then obviously followed by that double cap with the Hunter. If it wasn't for the deals, they would have been wiped there. Boomer coming in, lands a proxy boom. Jockey gets.
Got some separation now. No? Okay, I thought Nick was outside. Sorry.
They're trying to bait the Hunter. They're just going to rush out
going in?
together.
Nice, nice.
He
Good
spit
down. Spit
sadly,
missing now.
prematurely spitting without actually waiting for his Hunter. That was a bit of a misplay there, but
I can definitely see this virus making safe right now. Like, they might take a little bit more off their damage bonus, but I think these guys got it.
and they're going to the brickyard right now. This is where most of the pills tend to spawn, so they should find at least 1 or 2 sets in this area. Yeah, indeed, there's 1 set
On
to
the
the
pull
right
forward.
there.
Nice.
The
get
pull
this charge?
forward, again, separation.
Oh
Did that cover hunt? Nice.
Cover hunt
That's a
lands.
good 2 cap right there.
Boomer just gonna casually
That was-
walk in and boom.
That was their health bonus as well, right?
That
there.
was a very good hit. Again, like, look as if they're playing cocky. Just 1 player or 2 players just constantly rushing ahead for
Yeah, they're starting to lose their form. Obviously.
Who was that? Was that Trump with the smoker? That was a really good smoker.
whoever that was,
working
that
off
was good.
that
And
split.
they actually missed the pill spawn there in the brickyard by the pistol, so that's a bit unfortunate for them. So I was
Yeah,
gonna
maybe they're
go
just
to-
not too familiar with the pill spawns and don't really want to look around too much while they're bleeding.
Yeah, they haven't really, as I said, they haven't really been scrimming anything. They probably don't know this map all too well.
Oh.
Haven't played it for a
That
while.
Charger shutdown, these guys, they just melt these things sometimes. It's
Oh, he's
terrifying.
chucked it at the back.
Jockey's just gone. I think the play here, honestly, is just just to go back to him. This is a pretty hard area to land SI, in my opinion. I think it'd be fine to pick him. They will have to take the long way round, though, if they are smart, because this staircase choke with their health right now it's pretty brutal.
And another pop.
Another pop. Vex is popping off. Nice scratches from the Hunter.
Oh, ski.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Is that a jockey
damn. Yeah, that was big right there, man. I was just like, wow. You know, this is an ace mod, so you can't skeet jockeys fully. That was a team shutdown, and both teams connected with their crosshair on that jockey close at the same time.
Very
That's
impressive.
really-
Yeah.
Do you have charge spit for this last hit? Does he not know you can go up on the windows? Or?
Oh, Charger
Maybe
coming
he
in.
doesn't.
Oh, nice!
Oh,
That's
nice double cap is safe from pretty much
That's all
nullifying
she
the rest of
wrote,
them. There is one criticism I have of Zonemod is just the temptation to go for scratches a lot with hunters and stuff. It really does create very dull gameplay, in my opinion. I think
yeah, it's
players.
almost.
Takes away
It's
from the
more worthwhile to
teamwork
scratch.
ethic, right? Takes away from the
Yeah.
ethic of the team.
I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of criticism about, you know, pound spits just not doing any damage. So players will just result to go for a lot of scratches, and it's a very boring.
Or
Very
just pounces
boring
in general. Like, if you get pounced and instant cleared, you only do 1 damage. So.
Yeah, I think most players, if they're going for pounces, they usually try for damage pounces, because that's really the only way you're going to get good damage without a separation pounce. In pro mod, at least, the pound spits do a lot of damage. Usually, you can see even with fast clears, like 20-30 damage spit pounces, which is
This is
pretty
what I
insane.
believe. The higher the caliber of a player, the more advanced and demanding the config should be. Not too demanding to where it's just like some crap hub config. Like I'm trying to think of DLR, which like what the fuck is going on, you know? Like you got people with jetpacks on, they're flying. They got a grenade launcher with 4 rounds in it. They can just shoot four grenades out at a time. Like I'm not talking about that, obviously. I'm talking about a config that actually challenges you. And I really think that the Ace Mod era sort of took away from a config that really punishes teams and forces them to work together.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
ladies and
better
gents.
for hunt spits as well, like especially against a team like this where they're majority of times skeeting those hunters. Like when you finally land, you kind of want to get a bit more damage out of it.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Honestly, like with Zonemod, I think a change in the spit damage and reworking the damage bonus.
Great
is
boom going out.
Something going out. Nice boom as well.
They're stacking on the
2
back.
hunters going out.
They coming in,
went
getting
together, though.
skeeted.
Are they gonna pop it? Okay. See, they got that.
Good pop.
They did it.
Nice
They went
play on
for
the
boom.
smoker. But back to Zonemod. Another pull again, by the way. Back to Zonemod. I think a buff to the spit and a rework of the damage bonus system would make the config pretty superior. I do like Next Mod. Next Mod is going in the right direction. It's fixed a lot of issues people have with Zonemod, like the weak spits and
Oh really?
things like witches.
I
Oh,
haven't
the
tried that
separation
yet.
jockey.
Oh no,
horrible.
that's
Oh,
huge.
shit.
With spit as well, and the slow clear. He's just jogging.
Pardon my
shit.
French,
Wow.
but shit, that was tough.
Nice pull at the back. That is a lot of damage onto Lewis.
I
He's
felt like he
almost
could
slow.
have even just tried to keep going forward. You know, bob and weave.
I would have actually just brought him forward. The survivor would have been forced to run through.
If I was
Spirit,
at
least
Charger,
get a bit.
I would have been looking for that death charge right away. I think he had time. It's just, well, maybe he didn't because where he positioned.
Yeah, I think he set up at like the middle early or something.
And
the
given
2 hunters working together to get that.
Asana's
Charger,
Charger
oh,
whiffing,
so
sadly, his target was taken by the pounce, but still good damage overall. And yeah, shout out Spoon for next mod. Good config.
Shout out to Spoon. I'd love to try it.
Yeah, I think we've played it a couple of times. I like it. It's
I think
decent.
if Spoon had developed it like even a little bit earlier, I would have definitely given it a try in the tournament. I think it would have been a good idea. I've played it and it feels pretty nice. It feels more polished than Pro Mod. It feels like a polished Pro Mod to me with a different health bonus system, and I like it.
I think Lucky Lock. He was. I was being told that he's gonna add something called temp bonus, which I'm very
It's
very
actually
interested.
already added, yeah.
It is.
Yes, it's
Wow.
the bonus will bleed down over time, whether
Okay, let's get
in
this
any
tank
form.
taken care of first, man. Without getting out with oh no, he's
getting
down.
out.
The ladder climb.
That
Oh, and he's
cost him
staying
another
there.
400.
And now
no,
he's-
Doug, not like this.
Throwing a
Doug!
roll. That was an interesting play by Thug. Take 1500 chip there.
That
for
is
almost
so
no
out of
reason.
character.
That is not.
Doug, I know.
And he's giving them the opportunity to open the second door. So upon killing this tank, if they do, they can just start pushing
Just
straight
baiting
away.
us. Standing.
No,
in the
don't go
fire.
up and take that chip, Doug. Don't do it, man.
It's gonna whack his
No.
car in here. Go for some sort of Hail Mary. It's going in, sliding off the
Oh.
top. Pretty good car here. That is actually
He
a
does have
very
a
good
tri-cap,
play.
I think, doesn't he? Yeah, looks
Yes,
like
he
he's gonna
does.
go in with
He's
it.
gonna go in
commit.
with this. He's gonna.
Let's see if he. Oh yeah, he's forcing them
Oh,
to
the
the right.
ball.
100 takes
That's a
early.
very smart
I do
play.
not agree with that bounce. I do not agree with that bounce.
Nice
I love
Robin
that
to
charge.
Ellis.
He's got it.
Come
He's got it. Yeah,
Now,
baby.
Last survivor standing is Ellis.
2.5k HP, last survivor. I mean, he's gonna take it home.
It's looking pretty
Okay.
rough at the moment. It might even just GG.
Very well done by the support. I mean, I was downing the hunter, but the hunter worked as a distraction for the other two, and everything else just took its toll. And it was very well done. I like.
I think
That,
the
that
game
separation
is.
line, that big boat was huge. That wall kick was. They couldn't
Thug
do much
was
after that.
super smart with how he positioned that car. He positioned it
Yeah, he
next to
punched
the
it,
tree,
and that
and then
scared him. Yeah.
the only
then
thing
it
I
went around.
disagree with, as you said, is the pounce. I think the pounce should have just gone for someone else instead. The tank had a free corner right there because the survivor was trapped by the hitter. They
Right,
should have
but
gone for
let's-
recap on the
But
other
if you
survivor.
think about it, I totally agree. I called it out first. Like, I don't think that hunter should have went. But you think about it, if that hunter didn't land, the other survivors wouldn't have been distracted and had their crosshairs trying to clear that tank. And because the hunter went early, it created a connection for the other infected to land while the survivors were trying to clear it. Right, so they were looking the opposite direction, so the charger had to land, I believe, and then I think there was a jockey or a smoker that also connected because of it.
True,
so,
it could.
You know,
Yeah, you could see it
just
go
worked out.
from
It worked out to a
different
purpose.
angles, I guess.
Yeah, it worked out to a purpose, and it all kind of worked together for its end result, which I thought was amazing.
I think because of the car positioning that he actually had near the tree, they literally couldn't clear that. Like, he almost got hunted perfectly in the middle of that boat, and he just stood on the one side that they could go to try and clear it without standing in front of a hittable, and it was just, they couldn't do anything.
Thug's positioning with the hittable was just, it was good.
That's experience. Like, that is experience.
Players who don't quite understand the game as well as fully probably wouldn't understand why you put the hittable there. And most players would just try and go for an in cap with the hittable rather than using it to position the survivors in bad spots. But Thug, instead of going for the in cap, just decided
that awareness,
to use
that presence of mind.
Survivors.
That presence of mind is amazing.
Very good play by him.
The boomer.
Nice boom. They freed that spot behind.
Going in.
And a double cap with
going in.
spit. It's decent amount of damage. Not too much though, as I said. The pound spits
Those are really good
boom.
but Trump, I think it was.
I'd love to talk about the temp bonus a little bit more. As far as I know, it is something that rewards teams for making the safe and quickly, right? Opposed to teams that want to wait for too long.
I mean, essentially,
that puts pressure on survivors.
As far as I know, like the bleed out effect on the temp bonus is not very significant. But sorry, attack coming in here by the way. Nice pull onto Vex.
That's big.
That's a huge jockey onto Josie. Josie is now being taken pretty far away. No Uzis either to clear him.
I mean, that could have been a lot worse. That could have. Well, I'm sorry. I don't think they have a charger. So I mean. Let me just recant what I said about being a lot worse. That was the best possible scenario for the infected.
Yeah, I think it was only the boomer and the jockey that actually landed. So that was a fair bit of damage for that. They just had no Uzis, so they had to go up.
Yeah, that's the kryptonite. That's the kryptonite of running 4 shotguns. You can absolutely delete everything, but as soon as a separation cap occurs, it's really bad. You just don't have the range to clear it. Nice pounce onto... Charger goes for a slide charge, a bit weird there, but nice pounce bit inside anyway. When's the
We're gonna tank at 60% here, fellas?
Oh.
I don't think it's supposed to be 60, so...
Yeah, it was 80%.
Reloading.
Well, at this point, if I was on Team Milk, I would probably accept my fate, say that this game is over.
I
would let it roll, you know, roll the punch.
Yeah, I don't think they'd care. I'm just double checking to make sure.
There we go. Monkey knows. He's got it.
Getting skid out of it. Nicely by Josie. Nice pull onto Coach. Good M2 by Thug as well. Pretty good take. Ellis is pretty hoarded at the back there with dual pistols. Probably out of ammo. So I was going to push on to get this tank spawned up. There we go. In the hands of none other than Trice himself. He's going to start pushing that vehicle in and flops it.
Yeah, this vehicle is just not cooperating right now. I don't know why it's spinning the way it is.
What is going on?
Oh.
Why are they up so far?
Oh. There we go. Michelle's playing super aggressive. Just
okay, Dog, not like this,
man.
Dog, not like this, man.
Dog is playing with fire. He's got confidence himself. Oh, and he misses the arm. They're playing. They're
getting punished for this as well.
This is some bad manners right here. Just pushing the tank. No cares in the world. Hunter's high up, looking for a DP.
They're just doing their own thing at this point.
Yeah, this is really just a GG at this point.
Okay, he can land this hittable if he positions it right.
Oh, that's actually a very good hit. Sadly, a bit too late there. The Hunter went in a bit early. Charge is pulling up behind. Not a good SI to have for this area. Tank just down.
If I was this tank, I would
seek out.
No, he has not landed anything and no support up now. At this point, he's just whacking cars around, hoping to land something, and he is dead.
That's tough. I mean, Doug, he
it's
just
a tough
went
area,
up there.
But
he said
they played very. Yeah.
He said, "Here's my balls. I'm coming at you." You know, I'm coming at you. You know, you're not coming to me. I'm coming to you. and he just won at it. I mean, it's a shame that hittable initially didn't really want to cooperate. That's what it looked like, but yeah, Thug going big and landing big too. So props to him.
Yeah, at this point, the teams are just playing for the sake of playing. It's clear they don't really give any shits about the game anymore. They're just going in one by one, going for single DPs. But
okay, so let's see how they handle this hill. Like I was saying, and like you were saying earlier, Sue, on how to properly approach this hill. I hope they don't go up there together. Charger!
That's a death charge right there.
What is happening?
Trump, that little rat. Manages to death charge Thug of all players as well. That was a very slow clear. I was expecting that to get cleared. That was a long ass. Vex saying nub in chat with a smiley face.
A little bit of banter there, a little bit of bashing for fun. They know each other quite well, so it's all in good fun.
I like it. Survivors continue to push through, having lost a key member Thug. Nice pop by Vex. Again, Vex has popped so many boomers over the course of these.
I know, and remember how we were talking? We were saying that boomers are a huge part of the meta.
I mean, Vex, they've all been popping their fair share of booms, but Vex in particular playing what I assume is a third-man position.
He's been predicting some of these booms, and he's been catching them at like 0.1 seconds. Honestly, he hits that space bar, he jumps over to check where the boomer's at over the railing, he gets that pop. Like
yeah, he's just
that's what makes him different than his teammates right now with dealing with these boomers. That's big, getting those, because boomers that arc their vomit makes it hard to get it.
Yeah, nice ski again onto Lucifer. Nice dodge on the charger as well. Good job, Loki, showing himself to be improving.
And that's also on Vex. That's just awesome boomer on Loki.
Very good chapter by them actually. Despite losing a player by a death charger, they still make it with a 3,400 point game so far on their away server.
That is brutal.
That's brutal,
I think that choke is really hard for S&D. I mean, it is definitely their kryptonite for some reason. There's some funky stuff that just happens there with these guys, and I don't know why.
Yeah, this has been pretty one-sided all game, and is not really changed going on to the away server here. It's pretty much continued to be one-sided. We are gonna go live though with my spec card.
Hunter, Boomer, Spitter, I believe that's her opening hit. I don't know why they're saving
from
this.
behind.
From behind.
All from behind.
And a repounce the spit. No, actually misses the pounce. Nice pop on the Boomer.
Looks like Vex is opting to save. He might be looking for a DP later on. I'm thinking he might go up on the silo. What's the name of that huge ass?
The silo.
Is it called a silo? Well, he's gonna. Yeah. I think he's gonna go on top of that thing.
Well, right now, him and the Spitter are just messing around in the safe room, scratching each other a little bit.
Okay.
Whatever they're doing, they've gone and respawned. They might
they know it's in the bag. I mean, it just.
Josie going for an early pull. His team barely even ready. Hunter going in for a DP, gets skiddy at the end. Jockey lands. Nick missed his swing on the jockey after the M2. A couple more ticks, but pretty well taken.
They're just doing like some victory jaunts right now. That's what they're doing. But they're jumping around in safe rooms and stuff. Like they know it's over for the most part. So when you guys see him jump around doing stuff like that, in case you don't know, that's just them dicking around. All right, they pretty much know it's in the bag. So.
Yeah, this is
do they have a 3K lead on their home server?
Just over.
It was 3.5K, about 3.5.
Yeah, it was 2K to about 5.5K if I remember.
Yeah.
With a big lead even on their away server too. Like this is a decent lead. Just really a one-sided game so far. So
like I said, this Caliber team on they're playing away server and look at their ping. Like you don't really expect them to not do much more than they already were.
There's a yellow charge going out by Vex. Gotta get some extra salt. He's carrying the salt from the hill and just bringing it right to him.
Yeah. Tank now up in the hands of Vex. Gonna work his hittables in.
You got a moon
Both are
hittable.
looking for something here to help out for this moon hittable, but doesn't work. He's probably just gonna. Oh, lands on coach for an instant.
What is that pull?
That was a nice pull
You
into
see that?
coach.
He was just like gliding.
that was nice.
I think that's a mechanic that happens when you hit spacebar and it's supposed to get you in midair. That's been around since Left 4 Dead 1. I've been seeing it.
And they're
Indeed. I'm just
playing
gonna
the
climb
same
up.
kind of style. Super aggressive.
It looks like they're trying to mirror that a little bit, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work the same.
Tank's getting his dumpsters now, just whacking them around a little bit. Survivor's
You really
gonna
can't
play
anticipate.
super aggressive.
Oh, that's
Boomer
too.
goes in for a 2-boom arc.
Oh.
Very nice. Dumpster barely missing.
Oh
Tank's just
no!
spitting.
No, not like this, guys!
Oh, that is an
No,
He's probably gonna grind him. No, he's not. He's just probably gonna try go.
Yeah,
for
if I was Vex, I'll go for my hittable in the open and just try and hit Coach.
Wait, oh! Damn, that was very close to hitting Coach. Rochelle now cornered herself, but gets punched far away. Vex now has nothing to work with besides his charge. Down to 3k. Charger working his way around, trying to catch Coach off guard here.
I think
Coach
I think he's going to the corner. Yeah.
Oh, and now running back out. Charger going in for him whiffs, but Maiden slow
I
with
don't
the
think
stumble.
Vex is gonna land a free hittable here. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's very hard to land any hittables here. You gotta have some pretty lines.
It
Ellis
is quite.
Ellis gets hit by. Oh no, Envy gets.
Oh,
no. This looks
No,
bad. He's gonna
guys,
grind
come
it
on.
now.
She's gonna die.
Envy has been grinded and.
Come on, guys. Hittables don't land here.
Trice is going for the
Not
pick.
free hittables.
Almost landing a third hit or fourth hittable now onto Nick. He gets punched away with a double. He gets a hittable on him, right? And another hittable onto Nick. That's pretty much the wipe, bro.
Dumpster in the corner. Will it fit? Yes, it will.
What a tank. I
Oh,
mean, that was.
Oh, no, it won't.
Dude.
Okay, there we go. It's in, guys. GG, I guess we're not playing finale. They don't
Probably
have to.
for the
though.
better.
The
Right,
differential's
yeah.
just too high already.
Yeah, they can
Definitely.
GG whenever they want. They see the game is obviously lost. They just want to end it now.
That was a pretty good tank by Vex, but at the same time, I don't know how boomers are landing, and I don't know how free hittables are landing in that area. That's
It's
tough.
just a
Yeah.
case where they just didn't really care
They're not
anymore.
blocking.
They don't really. They're just playing for the sake of playing. But it's still a very good match. Definitely for the first game, it's pretty intense. Obviously, I Love Your Mum still landed some really good SI hits despite
They did.
being
They
stomped
did.
on their survivor side. But the home server is just S&D stepped up a notch with their SI. And
They did, and
destroying.
we were also able to see their progression. They got better and better and better. They didn't have experience; they were rusty, and we start to see them just get these skeet after skeet after skeet. Bug and Josie are skeeting everything, and Vex is skeeting too, but he's getting these boomer pops that are insane. Like he's looking for these boomers over the railings. He just jump, shoot, that's it. And if you're getting these booms in the meta right now, you're gonna do well for the infected hits. So
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
really really big plays.
Sue, you suck.
All right. So I guess that's the end. That concludes the match. I think we have some more matches to cast tonight.
Yeah, like 3 more.
Or
Yeah.
later this evening. What are the times for these matches? Can we just run that down real quick? I have it on my desktop on the note, but
Alright, we have Hard Rebellion versus Crunchy's Honeys at 2 a.m. BST, which is 9 p.m. EST. We have Cleanser versus 115 at midnight BST, which is gone.
5 p.m.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
I think that's pretty much. I mean, maybe we could do that now. Actually, right?
That would be in 20 minutes from now.
Okay, maybe we can make it back for that. We have
We're going, yeah.
and we have South Stars versus Pro Gamers at 1 a.m. BST, which minus 5 hours, so 8 p.m. EST. So there's all the matchups very close to each other. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to document.
We might not be able to get them all and put them down into a system like we had planned, but we'll try and get as many as possible. I already made a priority in advance. Sorry for other people out there. You might think it's biased, but those teams that have the higher seed will be getting priority if it comes down to us not being able to stream certain matches. So sorry if you were seated lower. like maybe my judgment is bad because I haven't been around the community for a while. I don't know that many new faces. I just go by old teams, old experience, things like that. So if you want to get mad at me, that's fine. I just ask that you play your matches and you get them wins. Prove me wrong. But like I said, higher seeds are going to get priority in match casting. So that's how we decide to do it. So
Alright. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that match. We'll catch you in. Hopefully, I don't know if we're gonna do this clean cell match or not. I definitely won't be casting. I'm knackered.
okay, we'll be seeing you guys in about 20, maybe, if that. So catch you guys in a bit. Thank you for watching.
Bye.